Nice pirouette off the glass, off the crossover.
What a block from Jared Dinigo, pero ang goal!
Oh, big block. Tough matchup to work with. Gets the basket. Make a sarap. Boom.
Sa kabagot!
Forward ahead to RR. Bang! Bang!
At saka huli-huli ang araw sa schedule ng elimination round ng ating 2018 Philippine Cup. Magkakaalaman na sino nga ba ang makakausa at papasok ng quarterfinals. Etong Phoenix Fuel Masters with Jeff Chan and Matthew Wright heading their attack is looking to advance or give themselves a shot at making the next round. Sa kanilang pagtapat naman kila Stanley Pringle and the rest of the Batang Pier na gustong pagandahin ang kanilang magiging inaharap, lalo na ang nababalitang pagbabalik ng kanilang main man na si Terence Romeo ay ngayon na. Last call na papasok ng quarterfinals ng ating Philippine Cup as you join us inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Mag-umargin po ang inyong lingkod at kinagagalak na naman natin mga katabi si Dr. J. Andy L. live on ESPN5.
Magandang hapon sa iyo, magandang hapon sa lahat na nanonood. Mainit ang panahon ngayon pero siguro mainit rin ang bakbakan ngayong araw, yung dalawang larong ito. Very important para sa dalawang kupunan na ito. And of course, later on in the evening, very important game for Barangay Ginebra.
And pati sa Rain or Shine, mamaya po yan. Pero unahin natin itong maglalaban ngayon. Dr. J, itong Phoenix Fuel Masters 4-6 heading into their last assignment. They need to pick up that fifth win para lang makasama doon sa conversation, doon sa pagtatalo ng quotient ng papasok sa susunod na round.
Well, make it simple. Pag natalong Phoenix, out na sila. Sasama sila sa Meralco at Kia na ma-out. Yung iba na lang ang matitira dyan for two more slots, no? Actually. And then Globalport naman, ngayon medyo maganda na kagad ang posisyon nila kasi unang-una yung mga quotient nila over some of the teams that are involved, that could be involved in ties, maganda. Pero ang problema nila, they wanna go higher. They wanna win their 6th game para medyo mapunta sila, masiguro nila na mapunta sila doon sa best of 3 as much as possible.
Tandaan natin yung top 2 twice to beat yan, ang number 7 at number 8. Yung gitna naman, 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5. Yan po yung best of 3. Yan yung gustong marating nila Coach Pido. Kaya naman kahit nung nakaraang game nila, they took care of business. Talagang sinigurado nila, mahuhugot nila yung kanilang ikalimang panalo.
Well, ayaw nilang matalo sa team that is in last place. If you take them for granted, baka madisgrasyo siya. As what Kia showed after that when they played the San Miguel team, they came very close to upsetting San Miguel. So yun talaga siniguro kaagad ng Global, and they played consistent basketball in every aspect, especially in the rebounding. Plus 26 yun. They are the number 1 rebounding team in the league, and they're showing us why. That's why they've been winning, because marami silang oportunidad na makatira ulit kung magmintis man. And obviously the addition of Terence Romeo could help them, maybe not now, but later on in the playoff picture.
Lalong-lalo na, Dr. J, meron niyang 3-headed monster.
Yes.
Etong Globalport Batang Pier without Terence Romeo all season long. Etong tatlo, namely Pringle, Anthony, and Nabong. Grabe ang pinapakita para sa Globalport.
Yeah, nagkaroon sila ng parang top 3 players in 3 different positions. And Nabong really is probably their best player right now, most consistent, in other words. Although Pringles certainly is their top player, the number 1 player, I think, in consistency is Kelly Nabong. Almost 15 points, 11.5 rebounds, 2 assists, plays over 35 minutes a ball game. Very happy where he is the top center for the league. And medyo na-keep na niya yung kanyang cool dahil masaya siya. Ang maganda pagkatimpla ni Coach Pido para sa kanya.
Pero pag ang hindi naman maganda timpla, etong Phoenix Fuel, nung nakaraang laro nila, it was a missed opportunity.
Yes.
Para dito sa Fuel Masters nang sila'y pataubin ng Blackwater by 5, 83-78. Sayang na pagkakataon yun para kina Coach Louie Alas.
Well, they missed, right, of course, in that game dahil sa Gilas, and that really hurt them. Look, they only had 78 points. But we have to give it also to the Blackwater elite. They were fighting for their lives to stay. Kung natalo sila, out na rin sila noon. So you have to give credit also to a team that's also coming in very, very strongly this tournament, ang Blackwater. And they're still in the picture depending on what happens tonight. So we expect Phoenix, with the return of Matthew Wright, plus the double-headed barrel of Jeff Chan, who I think will also play better today. Obviously medyo magandang labanan itong mapapanood natin.
Nabanggit mo na, magbabalik na nga si Matthew Wright para dito sa Phoenix sa hapon na ito. Ito, yung mga na-miss nila nung nakaraang laro, Dr. J, more than 16 points, kulang-kulang 6 na rebound, samahan mo ba ng 3.4 assists per ball game? And yung pagiging threat lang niya, just to be on the floor together with Jeff Chan, napakalaking bagay.
You are very correct, Margo, yung threat niya. Plus the fact that the way they play, they pressure a lot the ball from the backcourt, especially when they make a conversion. Now you need other personnel. Kung magpe-pressure ka na magpe-pressure ka. So one guy missing that can give you about 30-32 minutes of playing time is certainly going to hurt you.
Ang pinaka-pinag-uusapan naman heading into the last day of the elimination round of the Philippine Cup, ang nagbabadyang pagpabalik ng super scorer na si Terence Romeo last season. Dr. J, etong si Terence, more than 23 points per outing at yung na-improve nga niya last season sa kanyang laro, yung kulang-kulang na 6 na assists.
Yes, that's very important. I talked to him earlier pala when I was coming up and he said, wala pa ako sa timing, boss eh. Pero maybe, at least if I get some playing time here, I think our team will go to the playoffs and I'm going to need to get some playing time para ma-feel ko naman yung court. No?
Actually, etong si Chino Louis Pio, nakakwentuhan din si Terence. Etong kanyang report.
Yeah, thank you very much guys. At nakausap ko nga kanina si Terence Romeo and good news para dito sa lahat ng Globalport fans and of course their team because their top scorer is returning tonight. Terence Romeo, sabi niya he is 100% pagdating sa kanyang health but as you said Dr. J, wala pa siya sa timing and definitely wala pa rin siya sa game shape so that is something that he has to work with para sa laro na ito. At sabi nga niya, it just depends on Coach Pido Harencio how he wants to use Terence but they plan to ease him in and make sure na kabisado niya lahat ng mga gagawin when he's inside the court. And he was very honest a while ago. Sabi sa akin ni Terence, he just knows 3 to 4 plays so that's something na kailangan pa niyang ayusin at aralin moving forward. And at the same time, wala pa nga ako nasasabi. Ang sabi niya sa akin kanina kagad, ay nako kuya, gusto ko lang talaga makatulong sa team. So hopefully, he does that at hindi niya masira ang chemistry entering this ballgame. Balik sa inyo, mag-win, Dr. J.
Thank you, Chino. Ito na, oras na papakilala na ang mga bida para sa bakbagang Phoenix at Globalport.
And at forward from Contact number 35, Matthew Wright. Head coach for the Phoenix Masters is Louis Alas. Our referees are Jimmy Mariano, Sherwin Pineda, Martin Montoya, and Janine Castro. This game is under the supervision and regulations of the Game Generations Board. It's Globalport versus Phoenix. We are PBA.
So here we go. The penultimate game for the elimination round of the Philippine Cup is about to get underway. Critical matchup para sa dalawang koponan na ito, pati yung ating next game as this first quarter is about to open. Hatid sa atin to ng Cobra Energy Drink. Simula na ang labanan ng tunay na lakas. At hindi lang sila, Doc. All the other teams who are still in contention definitely paying attention to both of these contests we have tonight live on ESPN5.
Yes, obviously may epekto rin sa kanila yung sinong manalo, sinong matalo, ilan puntos manalo, especially yung Blackwater, no? Yun ang nanonood dyan. Maybe even Ginebra because although Ginebra will have to think about their own game.
Even TNT, of course, there's going to be a 75% chance na TNT will be playing on Sunday. Ang sigurado lang natin sa ngayon, Dr. J, etong San Miguel is number 1, ang Magnolia is number 2. Both of those teams will be enjoying a twice-to-beat advantage in the next round. Ang Alaska, nakalak yan sa number 3. And
Correct.
then yung Meralco at Kia, out na. Everybody else, rambulan pa.
Correct. Ang ganda ng ganong klaseng panahon. No? Parang alam mo na kung may pag-asa ka pa kung nasaan ka. For example, yung number 1 and number 2, hindi sila maglalaro until Tuesday of next week. No?
Nabong on the attack. From the elbow.
Ba? Pero hindi na, inabot na ng 24-second shot. Pero pumasok pa rin ang tira niya despite being challenged. Nakita mo yung depensa, hindi kumagat sa fake niya. Baka ma-foul ka pa. Tama yung depensa, vertical straight up, 2 hands up.
RJ Azul. Sama nga, ito sina Eriobu, Wright, Kramer, and Intal. Matthew back on the floor in a Phoenix uniform after serving the country with Gilas Pilipinas. So both squads turning it over sa kanilang mga opening drive. Sargent, the rookie from De La Salle, gets it over to Pringle. Andiyan din sina Anthony, Nabong, and Ginto. Sargent thought he saw an opening rapidly.
Yes. Medyo nakalusot na siya kay Joseph doon, pero naalangan siya. No? Hindi na niya na-release kaagad yung bola. Pero ito na nagiging starting lineup parati ni Pidon. Of course, with the absence throughout the conference of Terence Romeo. He's very comfortable with these guys playing with each other. Lalo na kay Sargent. As the 2 guard, siya dumidepensa. Siya ang gumagawa ng role-playing para sa kanyang team.
Azul nagpakawala ng 3. Di mo Brock Kramer keeps it on that side of the floor. Douglas on the attack. Nowhere to go. Anthony pushes it up. Sargent ang sasapo. Anthony being bothered there by RJ. That's going to be a foul on Azul.
Although you would say that's not a good foul. Kung ikaw man si Coach Louie Elas, yun ang gusto mo makita sa player mo, agresibo sa defense. Kasi coming from the blind side, baka makaagaw siya doon, no? And that could result in a fast break on the other end.
Pringle over to Anthony.
Maganda depensa, no? Hindi kumagat na naman, no?
Stanley down the middle, kicks it over to the rookie. Sargent misses. Pringle keeps it on that side of the floor.
This is one guy that as a point guard may scoring, may rebounding, at may assist ito.
Kompletos recados para dito kay Pringle. Mintis ka lang, interest niya doon. Pero another serving ang nakuha dito ng Batang Pier.
That's why they're the number 1 rebounding team. Lalo na sa offensive rebound, ang sisipat niya. Ngayon, naagaw na, natuluyan na.
Azul on the move all the way. And those are the first 2 points of this game. Halos mahigit actually, 2 minuto na lumipas sa bakbakan na ito. On this beautiful Friday inside a Smart Araneta Coliseum, Stanley Pringle shoves Globalport ahead with that 3-ball. Erio bumitangan ng bola. Iaabot muna kay Azul. Intal from top of the key. Looking for where to go. Kramer hands it off. Matthew, naipit ni Sargent. Intal looks to pound it inside. Gustong sukatin, depensa ni Sean. Uli ni Anthony from behind yon.
Well, unless you have great power, at the post, hindi mo basta tatalunin si Anthony. He is a powerful type of player. No?
Ito ang ating steal na hinatid sa atin ng United Auctioneers Incorporated, the biggest auction company in the Philippines, ISO certified, kaya sa bidding, ikaw ang bida.
Nakaw play.
There was only 0.6 or just 0.6 of a second remaining. Nakanakaw pa si Kramer sa pagkakataon na yan.
Nagulat pa siya. Napasahan siya. Libre-libre siya.
One of those plays na natatakot ka might come back to haunt you in the end. Right with that leather. Looking to attack once again. Si Sargent has been doing a good job so far on Matthew.
Maganda dumipensa si Sargent. And that's another nice pass. Doug Kramer.
Back-to-back hits nga para dito kay Doug Kramer. Big start for Douglas. Intal caught reaching in on the other end.
Yeah, he had clean block upstairs. Ang problema niya yung reach in, yung binanggit mo sa ilalim.
As we take a look at this Paymaya play na hinatid sa atin ng Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app.
Paano ba tayo kumuha ng account yan?
Yan ang maganda. In 1 minute, makakakuha tayo ito.
Paano nga kaya yan?
Magre-rehistro, magda-download natin yung app and then rehistro. Punta
ba
tayo
yun?
doon sa Prodro, may wifi doon.
Okay, okay.
Pero ang daming mga deal din yan, Dok. Mga buy one, take one.
Ganun ba?
Oo. Minsan nakakaano ko, sayang wala pa akong paymaya. Pagka yun ang
Pero
ginamit
na,
mo.
medyo
ganda.
mali yung naka-rebounding position. Si Dog Kramer is in the wrong spot.
Oo nga.
Buti.
Buti pumasok yung free throw.
Kita mo si Nabok, siya pa gusto maglabas, sila na nakashoot. Kasi siya napunta doon. Pero binigay ng referee, mali yun.
Free throw na yun. Natin sa atin na Smart be there like never before. Pringle with a steal and the layup. He's got 5 para dito sa Globalport. Kung hindi pumasok yun, malamang reshoot, no, Dok?
Kasi mali eh. Actually, it's something that they should correct in the future. Yeah.
Right? Bounces to Eriobu.
Yes.
Straight away jumper. Joseph Eriobu showing his range, Dr. J.
Even when he first came in his rookie year, maganda talaga ang jump shot niya dyan sa 15-footer. Plus, he's a very decent rebounder. But, he's still got to learn the ropes of the professional ranks. But he's a good player. Ayan na naman, bad pass.
Di nakatingin, sinabong sa pagkakataon
Oh!
niya. And JC, bring in the thunder para dito sa Fuel Masters.
They're up by 3 right now. Baka mablanka mo pa dadakpo na nga kaya.
Nanigurado si Intal and he gets a steal here. Dives on the ball, asks for a timeout, heads up play on the part of JC Intal. Look at that bench applauding the effort. Take another look at this jam, Dr. J.
Kaya, hindi pwede maging careless dito ang Globalport.
Fast break na yan, and itid sa atin ng United Auctioneers Incorporated, the biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified to, kaya sa bidding, ikaw ang bida.
30 seconds ang ginamit ni Louis Alas. But remember I told you, their kind of game is predicated on scoring and pressure. And you saw that right away, And that's why that fact that nandiyan si Matthew gives them an extra player to do what they want to do.
Etong Phoenix nga, coming into this contest, number 1 in the PBA today enforcing turnovers on opponents. And problema ng Globalport, number 12 sila. Ibig sabihin sila ang pinakamaraming pinapamigay na bola on average. So baka dyan magkatalo itong dalawang koponan na ito.
Maybe that's also the reason why they need Terence Romeo, because to fight that pressure defense. And when you beat that, you have to learn how to attack. Because kung titignan mo Phoenix, wala naman masyadong shot blocker yan at the end of the day. So pag nalusutan mo yan, you just have to attack.
10-7 is the score. Ang Phoenix, abante ng 3. Right for 3. Gagawin 6.
Ito'y lumalaban, fighting for survival. And alam mo, yan ang ating first instinct, basic instinct ng isang tao.
They wanna either clinch 7 or fight for that 8. At least may pagkakataon kang makapasok sa quarterfinals kung mananalo nga ang Fuel Masters sa gabing ito. Sergeant misses. Quinto couldn't handle the board.
Kung napapansin mo pa sa isa sa defense, the first 3 plays already showed us. Iniiwanan nila si Sergeant. If he shoots a 3-point shot there at the corner, they will live with that, and if he makes it. So they're trying to play 5-on-4 on the others. Now, Sergeant did the right thing by driving to the basket. He just missed the layup.
Substitution.
Sergeant shooting 18% from the 3-point line this tournament, though.
Kaya pinalit yan because of the 2-guard position. Nagiging 5-on-4 ang depensa ng ginagawa ng Phoenix. Now, they know they put a guy there that's a scorer and a penetrator in Jonathan Gray.
You play the numbers, yun ang scouting.
Yeah, of course. If he makes the shot, sorry. Now, if he makes 2 or 3, ito mo, nabantayan mo na yan.
Biglang nagising pala, na-low of averages
Oo.
doon.
A good interception here. Nice loop pass.
Oh, Gray
Malakas lang.
behind the defense. Nabong powers up. That's gonna be a foul. Uy, traveling. Sabi dito doon.
Yung tinatawag natin cha-cha step,
Oo
paatras.
Kasi 3 nakapaligid, Doc?
And they were, nakapayong yung unang tumalon,
Yan, 3 actually. 3 kalate dahil si Wright nandoon pa sa likod. So balik sa Phoenix ang possession.
Correct.
Right, may tangan ng bola. Hands it off. Eriobu puts it on the deck. Dives down the middle. Eriobu hanging in the air.
You know what I like about this guy? Akala mo, yung foreigner yan. Ang galing magtagalog niyan. Kanina binati ako, sir, kamusta ko kayo? Good. I'm happy for you.
This now is the largest lead for Phoenix.
Yan ang parating libre ni Sargent na binibigay talaga nila.
Jonathan Gray could not connect as well para dito sa bottom pair. Jonathan Gray shooting under 26% from that three-point line. As we take a look at this drive na hinatid sa atin ng United Auctioneers Incorporated, ang pinakamalaking auction company sa Pilipinas. ISO certified, kaya sa bidding, ikaw ang bida.
Going a little bit small, using Teng now, yung bagong recruit nila, si Jeric. And medyo yan, may tira sa 3-point shot yan. No? Tsaka may post play yan, even though he's only about 6 feet 1.
Jeric Teng only in his 4th game back from free agency.
Ooh, that's going to be a foul though.
Oo.
Maling foul.
Tatlo kasi yan.
Tatlo yan. Bagay, takot ka dahil kanina tumira dyan, swak yan.
But before these 3 free throws, pupunta muna tayo sa timeout with 5:46 remaining in this first frame.
May middle guy tayo, may middle guy. Pagka nag-ball screen, don't back down.
Hoy, dribblers, buksan natin ang ating mga Moneyball app dahil ito na ang ating unang Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question. Sino ang leading scorer ng Globalport bottom pair sa conference na ito? Number 1, Sean Anthony. Number 2, Jonathan Gray. Number 3, Kelly Nabo. Gandang tanong yan as we send it over to Chino.
Nakausap ko kanina yung coaching staff ng Globalport Batang Pera at ang sabi nila their goal is to keep Phoenix below 20 points or below per quarter. And virtually for them, they treat this game as a do or die also. So they're gonna rely on their defense, stop and run, and of course, napaka-importante na kanilang interior defense. And of course, pressuring the guards of the Phoenix Fuel Masters na alam naman natin, nandyan sila. They're very, very fiery. And makita natin, kayang-kaya talaga pumutok itong mga gwardiya ng Phoenix Fuel Masters. Balik sa inyo, Magu, Dr. J.
Yung binanggit ni Chino na gusto ni Coach Pido, parang do or die din ang laruin nila dito dahil ang hirap nga naman sabayan back against the wall na yung kalaban mo. As this free throw is brought to us by Smart, be there like never before. Pero Doc, madaling sabihin, medyo mas mahirap gawin.
Yeah, that's true. That's a truism in basketball. And the most important thing is, alam mo, pupunta ka na sa playoffs. No matter where you land, you have to have that culture of wanting to win every game that you play, that you compete on the highest level. Pag nawala sa iyo yan, you know, it's useless for you going to the playoffs, especially if you're down there. You're just gonna be blown out.
At syempre, kailangan din ng Globalport ng panalo to give themselves a shot at making the best of threes. Dahil pag 7 or 8 ka nga, mamili ka doon, Doc. Pagka 8 ka, San Miguel kalaban mo. Pagka 7 ka, Magnolia kalaban mo. Napakataas ng kalidad na basketball nilalaro ng dalawang yun.
It's not impossible, no? But, you know, San Miguel medyo matibay yan. Medyo ito nagmintis. And if you notice, of that timeout, nagsona dyan, and there's Gray. That's gonna be a foul. Good call.
Jonathan Gray looking to attack early sa pagkakataon. They're already down by 10 here, 17-7. Sa pagkakataon ni Gray to get some points on the board. He's the 4th leading scorer right now para sa Batang Pera at 11 per outing.
So, isa na doon sa sinagot mo yun. Kasi yung sagot doon is one of the top scorer, is one of the top 3 players on the team right now, no? Excluding Romeo. So, kita mo ito ngayon, nababalasan nila ng konti because tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung pressure. And Jeff Chan is coming in. Nandiyan na si JP Mendoza ba ito?
Yes, sir.
Ayan.
At ito na yung double barrel attack, Dr. J. Kung ikaw si Azul, napakasarap ng buhay mo ngayon dahil pagbaba nyo sa opensa, meron ka on one side na Matthew Wright, meron ka sa kabila na Jeff Chan.
Correct. Mahirap mamili dyan kung sino didepensaan mo. Now, Phoenix is playing with a lot of injuries also. I know Wilson, he says he probably cannot play today, no? Tapos, of course, wala pa sila LA Revilla. So, marami pa mga injuries rin yan.
Matthew Wright, may tangan ng bola. Trying to shake off Anthony. Right to the cup. Gets that basket. May kasama pang foul. Gray whistled for his first personal. Matthew Wright starting to sizzle here. He's got 7. in this first frame.
Well, hindi maganda scoring niya sa Gilas ng last game. So, dito niya binubuhos ngayon.
4.5 points per
yeah,
game na
yeah.
ata siya dun sa window na yun, ano?
And he didn't really play. He didn't really shoot the ball well. He wasn't given that opportunity to shoot because probably one of the most scouted players on the other end yan. No?
Binanggit mo na kanina, Dr. J, yung mga injury sa kampo na itong Phoenix. Merong report dyan si Chin.
Ito na nga, para sa Phoenix Fuel Masters, bad news para sa kanila because they will be short-handed for today. Justin Chua will not be playing because meron siyang appendicitis at si L.A. Revilla naman, fractured hand. While Willie Wilson is dressed up, ang sabi ng coaching staff, he is available. But of course, we will have to wait and see kung gagamitin siya in today's matchup, guys.
So ang lalim ng paghuhugutan dito ng Phoenix, yung isang legit big man nila si Justin Chua, wala pa. And you mentioned this, Doc, they're going up against the #1 rebounding team in the PBA.
Yeah, but so far they've been doing a good job at that, and they just have been scoring. Their defense is really holding. 22-9 na yung score, lamang ng 13 dito ang Phoenix.
Gray wants to make it just half. 22-11 sa pagkakataon na yan.
Gray, you have to play him to take the outside shot. You cannot let him penetrate because that's his game. You know, if he makes his outside shot, then you live with that. That's a foul. Maliwanag din.
So may pagkakataon ngayon si Matthew Wright to get himself in double digits. Meron na siyang 8 after making the bonus free throw kanina. Etong dalawang ititira niya, hatid sa atin, or etong move na to, rather, hatid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before.
Yan lang naman ang importante sa atin as we enter the playoffs. You know, consistency in the calls of the fouls, consistency in the call of traveling, you know. And we're going to see Jason Perkins see action for the first time for Doug Kramer, who did his job, especially in the beginning, getting 4 quick points for them.
Ito si Matthew Wright. He shoots 76% from that free throw line. Pero binanggit mo na yung mga shooting woes niya, Dr. J.
Yeah.
29.8% shooting lang siya from the three-point line. His specialty.
Well, he can get hot, you know. There can be a day you might throw 5 in a row and they'll all go in. You know? So you can never really count. Same as Jeff. Same thing with Jeff. Oh, that's gonna be a pushing foul there on Mendoza.
Oh, tumatawid itong si Sean Anthony to try and offer a pick. Mendoza nga ang pinituan ng kanyang unang personal.
And that will now be the 15th foul of Phoenix. Pareho na sila ng Globalport in penalty situation.
Dribblers, ang tamang sagot nga pala sa ating unang Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question ay number 1, Sean Anthony. And just when I was about to say na yung frontline na prowess ng Globalport ay gusto nilang idiin dito by rotating Taha and Flores in for Anthony, and etong si Nabong sumabay ng pasok si Nico Elorde, so hindi pwedeng sabihin puro malaki pumasok.
Pero ayan, nalibre rin. Blanca. Look at that intensity being displayed by the Fuel Masters.
Andiyan yung sense of urgency nila, no, Doc? Alam na alam nila what's at stake for them.
Yeah.
Lose and you are out, win and give yourselves a shot. Globalport, though, starting to pick up the pace. Gray gets it over to Tang. Elorde is open. Taha with the board slapped away by Azul.
Hindi pumapasok ang outside shooting dito ng Global. They have a big problem.
Mendoza delivers it from Azul.
Palaki ng palaki ang lamang dito. 15 na ito.
Sumweldo na, Doc.
Sino? Si Roy?
Quincenas
Si Vanessa?
Ewan ko, birthday na ito nung
Birthday,
nakaraan.
happy
Hanggang ngayon,
birthday,
di nagbo-blowout. Baka hindi pa.
Hindi, mamaya daw. Ikaw naman relax ka lang.
Meron ba, meron.
Oh. Ayun, that's gonna be a foul. And that'll be free throw shots for Flores.
Inuulit pa, isa pa.
Thank you, Doc.
2:38 natitira sa ating unang quarter. Timeout ulit tayo. Uy, bukas na nga pala ang botohan para sa parating na All-Star festivities ng inyong PBA. Hanggang March 18, pwede po natin iboto ang mga paborito nating manlalaro.
March 18, matagal pa yan. No? Pero syempre, mauna na kayo. Makisama kayo sa ating pagpipili ng ating mga all-star players, no?
Hindi lang sa mga nanonood na live, pati sa internet. Pwede po yan. Bumisita lang sa www.pba.ph. Hanapin nyo nga po doon yung click to vote. meron ding Sketch the Logo contest ang inyong PBA para sa All-Star Week. And do visit the official social media accounts of the PBA to learn more about the mechanics.
We see Terence Romeo on your screens. Missed free throw here by Flores. Merwin.
As we take a look at this Pay Maya play, hatid sa atin ng Pay Maya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Pay Maya app. Flores splits. But they have 14 to try and make up. And
Well,
2:35 pa sa ating first frame.
Well, first quarter pa lamang tayo kaso medyo tumatagal. Nagsona na dito rin ang Global. Try to force the outside shots.
Alolino on the floor now for the white shirts. Chan for three. Doesn't work. Elorde with a running start. Gray and Tang running with him. Elorde
Good block.
blocked at the cup.
Well, he was trying to improvise by coming up with an acrobatic left-handed shot. Na,
Inilalayo eh. no?
nabasa naman ni Jello kung anong gagawin niya. Both
Jello.
teams in the penalty, remember.
Cello Alolino, one of the bigger guards out of the National University basketball stable. Gray pitches a pass to Tang from the right side. Carrick misses.
Yes, good call. Last touch on one of the dark shirts.
Either Flores or Taha yun. ano?
Yes.
One of those two big men.
But they were fighting for the rebound. It's just good positioning there on the rebound there of Phoenix Petroleum.
Perkins, as we hit the 2-minute warning of the first, gets it over to his right side. Mendoza to Chan, looking around. Jeffrey Allen waiting for that pick from Jam Cortez. Jeffrey Allen, Chan buries the long one.
Well, humingi pa siya ng foul pero tinanggap na rin niya dahil pumasok yung 3-point shot niya.
17 na abante rito ng Phoenix. They're manhandling the Batang Pier in this first frame.
Yeah, they're getting nothing right now. Sobra ganda ng depensa ng Phoenix. Lahat talagang pinagbabantayan ng mabuti. Pinahihirapan ka-score dito ang Global.
Ito ang ating tunay na lakas move. Hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang tatalo. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo.
Kaya papunta na sa scorer's table si Terence Romeo.
Ayun na. Kaya naman pala nagkahiyawan bigla, no? Globalport naghahanap ng
traveling.
opensa.
Good
And
call.
here we go. Terence Romeo about to make his 2018 debut.
Hindi, alam mo, kailangan maghanap ka ng impact player eh. Because walang gumagana eh. So you just need somebody to come. He comes in and he shoots a 3-point shot. Mabubuhayan yung mga kakampi niya eh.
Romeo, his first touch here.
O sumayaw lang siya ng konti dyan, maka-score eh. Di ba? But they've got to find somebody to spark up their team.
Romeo on the attack. Goes all the way the other way.
Nagagawad
Elorde
pa.
from the baseline. His pass taken away. Under a minute now remaining sa ating unang yugto. Chan on the move. Bounces it inside. Play broken up by Flores. Romeo in the open court. 4-on-3. Elorde with a stop and pop. That's good.
And they put some pressure there also. Maybe about 2-3 more plays coming up for us. 41 seconds left.
And the first stat of Romeo in the 2018 season,
Assist. You love that as a guard. That's going to be an offensive foul. Called against Perkins.
At ito, biglang isasabay na ni Coach Pidot si Pringle at Labong dito kay Terence.
Well,
Here we go.
33 po. Yeah, well, you want to be able to score on this play, no? Parang 2-4-1. Wala nang 2-4-1 para sa Global yan. Malabo niya. But yung Phoenix ang parang nagkaroon ng 2-4-1 with their miscue, no?
Romeo from top of the key. Picked up by Perkins. Romeo comes up short. Taha lost it to Alolino. Jello on the move, pushing it hard.
Yan ang mali niya. Kung marunong siya, he should have controlled them for the last shot.
Anthony saw an opening though sa kabila. Hinayang na hinayang siya.
You know, although Alolino got all the way to the basket, he missed a layup. But you know, that's what you call management. Lalo na as a point guard. Ang laki ng lamang nyo. Hindi naman clear yung layup mo. You wait for your teammates. The other team is in penalty. But that's something you have to learn.
Anthony bounces home that first free throw. Ikatlong puntos pa lang yan para dito kay Sean.
And the lead has been cut down to 14. This is the guy in Nabong that has really been shut down so far. Pero nag-gamble siya here by using this Jam Cortez because you cannot use a Chua. Obviously, Cortez is not an experienced player in the PBA yet. He's big, but he's not an experienced player.
He's had a solid career in the lower leagues like the
Yeah.
PBA D-League. Pero
Yeah.
dito nga sa stage na to, iba nang
Ah,
usapan
pinawi
yun.
ni Alulino, but he's got to come back. And he made up for what happened because he got a 3-point shot.
And that'll give Phoenix 32 after the first 12. Etong Globalport, 16 lang. Alulino doubles up on the Patang Pierre at the end of one. Walang BBT. The second quarter will be coming up live dito sa ESPN 5. Back with us inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum kung saan si Jeff Chan may tsansa to lead this young franchise. Tandaan natin, Dr. J, this veteran from Negros, two-time champion na yan when he was with Rain or Shine, and he is also, or he used to be part of the Gilas program.
Hindi lang yun. Yun ang kasama natin sa runner-up dito sa 2013 yata, dito tayo sa MOA. No?
And he was also part of that team that went to Spain and shocked the world with really impressive performances. So he's got a chance to impart everything he has learned in the world of basketball with this young squad. Second quarter natin, magbubukas natin sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka. Waiting na si Chino.
Nakausap ko nga kanina si Jeff Chan, ang sabi niya as one of the veterans dito sa Phoenix, ang focus daw talaga today is just winning. Ilang practice na daw that they wanted to forget the tough losses that they had recently. Kaya as one of the older ones dito sa kanyang team, ang sabi niya kailangan daw talaga he can impart that composure at hindi daw sila marate, especially in the end games. And they want to execute, of course, on defense and on offense. Balik sa inyo, Magu, Dr. J.
Yun nga, no? At 4-6, it could have been easily 6-4 or maybe 7-3 para dito sa Phoenix if not for some end-game miscues, Dr. J.
Well, they lost to Meralco, di ba? By 2 points. They had, Jeff Chan had a 3-point shot at the end to win it. Pero medyo challenge naman yun. No?
And even last season, nung bagong-bago talaga ang Phoenix, yung end-game collapses ang nagiging problema nila. This season, nababawasan. Pero it's a process, di ba? You really have to stick with what you've got. As Terence Romeo gets his first bucket of this season.
Kaya naman, it's a learning process. And that's why, you know, in fairness also, they changed Ariel Banvalde. It's okay. Pero ang problema, you know, when you lose a lot of end games, you want to find somebody that can try to help you. And that's why they got Louis, no? Who was available. Yan ang sinasabi ko about Cortez. He cannot finish yet. No? And
Romeo from Pringle makes some pay sa kabilang dulo.
And they have no 30-second timeout unless they use the second kasi nakagamit na nila yung 30-second timeout nila. No?
Back-to-back hits para sa Batang Pierre has brought them back to within 12. Mendoza may tangan ng bola. Gets it over to his right. Chan kontra Anthony. Jeff sasayaw. Pull up. Chan misses. Perkins with a rebound. Back to Chan. Bang!
May sakit na ulo yung nahanap nyo nung binigyan nyo ng second chance opportunity yan na wide open.
Romeo at the other end gets a deuce.
Parang hindi nagbakasyon ito.
Oo nga, parang hindi galing injury, ano?
And look at the way he moves. Look at the confidence that he has on the floor. Now they're gonna ask for a timeout now. Alam nila, umiinit na si Romeo.
6 minutes in about 6 points in about 3 minutes of action para kay Terence to. Sounds about right, ano?
Yes.
Paymaya play ito. Hatid sa atin ng Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app. Dribblers, buksan ulit ang ating mga Moneyball app at dahil ito ng ating ikalawang Phoenix Plus Moneyball question. Sinong player ng Phoenix ang kasabay na draft ni Stanley Pringle ng Globalport noong 2014? Number 1, Justin Chua. Number 2, Carl Deza. Number 3, Mike Gamboa. Clue, hindi nasa picture niya. Hindi siya. 35-22, 6-3 run para dito sa Globalport. Pero yung anim na yun, ano, etong si Terence nagsisimula na mag-ingay dito, do.
Tsaka yan ang nakakatakot, like I said, because the effect of him showing that he's healthy and he can score puts a lot of pressure on the defense of the opposing team. Plus, may takot. And at the same time, nabubuhayan ang loob ng mga iba. Kaya kailangan balik niya si Wright, which he did.
Matthew Wright answers the call mula kay Coach Louis Alas. Back to a 16-point lead para dito sa Fuel Masters. Sabay ng kanyang pagbabalik sina Kramer at Hazul. Makakasama nila etong sina Chan and Perkins. Anthony to the cup. Wala. He cleans up his own mess.
Except for Perkins, Magu, puro veterano yan sa loob ng Phoenix. No? Yung kabila naman, medyo bago dyan si Gabayni.
Kramer. Babalik muna dito kay Matthew. Wright's got 13 already. Hazul decided against the 3. Nagtinikling sa baseline. Over to Chan. Ayan na nga. Kaliwat kanan ng atake ng Phoenix dito sa Araneta.
When a person drives on the baseline, the defense on the weak side really must help out their teammates. You gotta cover that guy there at the corner.
3 minuto pa lang ang lumilipas sa ating ikalawang yugto. Pero ang Phoenix doing enough to keep Globalport at bay. Anthony had to adjust in midair. Ball batted to by Gabayni over to Terence. Nice pass to Anthony, who located his trunky.
The effect of Terence Romeo, picking up that loose ball, making an excellent pass, naging 2-on-1 situation sa ilalim.
Chan Metangan. 40-26 ang nasa ating talaan. It is still Phoenix by 14. Hazul mula sa kanto. Doesn't work. Nabong with the board. Pringle in the open court. He's got Terence with him. Pringle all the way.
It's like a freight train that last play.
Pringle now with 7 in this game. Nice finish there by Perkins. Binuwat niya si Gabayni.
Scoring certainly has come up better here for Global in the second quarter.
They only had 16 in the first, di ba?
Pero sumasagot naman rin dito ang Phoenix. Hindi sila nagpapaiwan.
So nakaka-12 puntos na ang Batang Pier dito sa second, pero nakakasampu na rin naman ang Phoenix. Hazul over to right. Matthew from the left, down the middle. Right with a sidestep. And the fadeaway. 3-point play opportunity for Wright.
Ang laki ng balik ni Wright dito. He's not only been scoring, he's been passing, playing well under control in this match.
At binibigyan pa niya tayo ng mga Pay Maya play na hatid sa atin ng Pay Maya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Pay Maya app. Chino, ano balita?
I was able to talk to Matthew Wright also, and he was away for the team for 5 days because of his Gilas duties. At ang sabi nga niya, something that he picked up from his play sa international game is that yung same intensity that they played with Gilas, gusto niyang dalhin ngayon dito sa kanilang matchup. And so far, we've been seeing that from Matthew Wright. Ang sabi nga niya, desperation game to para sa kanila. So they have to play hard for each other, and for Coach Louis Alas. Balik sa inyo, guys.
Ang mabigat niya, no? Dahil 15 puntos na siya, average nito 16.3. His conference high has only been 19, Dr. J.
Yes.
That could easily be eclipsed dito pa lang sa second quarter.
Well, ang nangyari doon is nagpalit ng player si Guevara, si in action for the first time. Kasama si Willie Wilson.
As Pringle comes up short, Anthony's there trying to clean it up. Ginto muscles his way to this one. With a bonus coming up for Bradwin.
Doon talaga nila may miss ng big man na si Justin Chua.
Dehado ka na nga sa rebounding kahit may Chua. Lalo ka pang nadisgrasya ngayon dahil merong appendicitis nga. As this free throw is brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. 44-30. Phoenix still up by 14. Romeo had a hand on it, but it still ended up with Willie. Right. Has Pringle trailing him. Ayaw siya bitawan dito ni Stan. Merong foul away from play. And now Kramer and Bradwin Ginto are having a conversation. Officials timeout because there is some blood. Looks like on the lip or the mouth of Bradwin Ginto. Take another look at this, Doc. Ayun yung bakbakan nila, top left.
Doon na tawagan ng foul, no? Always, yung pangalawa nahuhuli, yung una nakakalusot. Almost always. Siyempre, yung retaliation mo. Now, pinalitan ni Michael Wico ito si Sean Anthony. Pero baka kailangan palitan rin ito si Bradley Ginto. Dahil nga sinabi mo nga.
Hindi pa ubra, no? Unless they stop the bleeding right away, kakailanganin niya, umupo muna siya. So Anthony will remain para dito sa Batang Pier. Yung assignment ni Wico, asawahin itong si Wright. Hazul may tangan ng bola. Wright is in motion on that baseline. Nice pick from Kramer. Matthew releases. Oh, Matthew Wright has got 18.
Well, give 1.5 points to Doug Kramer because the screen that he provided, the defender couldn't get around it.
Sobra lapad no? Parang U-turn lane si Douglas sa pagkakataon na yun. Romeo came in late in the first quarter, has yet to troop back to the bench dahil sa ganda ng kanyang pinapakita. Pero ang problema na ito, baka yung hangin, Doc, as we go along.
Yeah, well, bata pa ito. Tsaka sanay yan. I'm sure that if he wasn't really ready, medyo hindi pa gagamitin yan.
Hazul gets by 2 defenders. Kramer's bicep jumper is short.
Tatawag ng timeout dito si Pido. Medyo lamang na naman na malaki ang Phoenix.
And bago tayo tumungo sa commercial, silipin muna natin ang ating high sa tibay rebound. Hatid sa atin ng Eagle Cement. High sa tibay. Simula pa lang, Dr. J, hanggang ngayong halos nangalahati na o lampas kalahati na ng second quarter. Etong si Matthew Wright talaga has set the tone para sa Phoenix.
Yeah, not only scoring, driving into the basket. Some nice assists on a pick and roll to his teammates. The only bad spot he had, I think he has missed 2 free throws. You know, for a shooter, dapat medyo very high ang kanyang percentage of free throw. Doon pa siya nag-maintain.
And right now, he's 1 point away from tying his season high of 19.
And we're only talking about the first half. Na may 5 minutes, 55 seconds pa sa second quarter.
Pringle may tangan ng bola. Coming off a Coach Pido Harencio timeout. Pringle to the right. It is Terrence for 3. Doesn't work. Willie Wilson with that rebound.
Hindi maasahan gumawa ng rebound para sa kanila.
The undersized forward has proved that he does belong to this big stage. 15 taon na yata sa PBA si Willie.
Matagal na. Halos kasabay nila Mike yan. Cortez.
Matthew Wright with a basket. May kasama pang foul. He's got 20 in this game.
Yan ang tinatawag natin playing without a conscience. Wala siyang iniisip. Basta ako kailangan manalo ang team. And we'll do it by hook, by crook, or whatever.
Ang pilit binubuhat ni Wright ang kanyang koponan into the quarterfinal round.
Sa field goal nga, perfect. Sa free throw nga siya may problema.
Yun na nga.
Pangatlong mintis na niya sa free throw yan. 3 out of 6 yata yun dun.
Pero 19 na ang abante rito ng kanyang koponan. Sino ang gigising dito sa Batang Pier? Pringle with the leather. Hands it off to Romeo. He is foul, taking a long one. 3 shots to para kay Terrence.
Follow number 24, Ray Guevara. That's his first. 2 for the Phoenix.
Ray Guevara, pinituan ng personal. Dribblers, ang tamang sagot nga pala sa ating ikalawang Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question ay number 3, Mike Gamboa.
Taga-UP yan no? And I think they picked him up dahil alam nila out si L.A. Revilla, so they had to have a additional point guard. No?
Free throws ni Terrence at sa atin na Smart. Be there like never before.
Substitution Julian Sargent for Michael Huico. For Camino.
2-man substitution has come on para dito sa Batang Pier.
Binalik si Sargent.
Terrence goes 3 for 3.
laro ni Terence, parang bali, parang ang walang problema. Look at the way he's moving. Making a statement for the Gilas next window.
Nangako naman siya, na in the third window, lalaro na ulit siya si Gilas. Pati sa FIBA 3x3 Doc, which is June 8 to 12.
Ayun alam
June 8 to 12. Lalaro din para sa Pilipinas si Terence.
Last touch on Taha. Sayang sa kanila na yung rebound. But Doug Kramer fighting tooth and nail to try to keep that ball alive.
Guevara maglalabas from the baseline. Azul will direct traffic. Romeo's in front of him. Wright calling out the play. Bibigyan ng pick ni Wilson.
And there's a switch by Anthony, who's also a good defender.
Matthew forces it up against the shot clock. Tinabot ni Sean. Yung tira niya. Pagkakataon ng Batang Pier to inch a bit closer here. You want to have put together a run before heading into the dugout para medyo bawas sermon mula kay Coach Pido, no?
Yeah, and, so you can plan your comeback if you have any in mind, no? Of course. Kala ko pasok na naman yun dahil libre. And that's going to be a loose ball foul on Stanley. They're not in the penalty. It will just be side court inbound.
Ginto matapos masaktan niya sa kanyang bandang bibig kanina, babalik na para kay Anthony.
Actually, Nabong is playing one of his worst games so far here, but this is only the first half. Scoring-wise, even rebounding, he's not been dominant.
Romeo with a steal. Terence all the way. And just like that, Terence has got 11 points.
Well, Terence is like a boy na nagkaroon ng sakit ng 2 linggo. So, nung magaling na, gusto laro ng laro. Bring me out to the playground.
Grabe yung recovery nito ni Terence Romeo, no?
Ayun, nakuha pa ni Azul.
Taha clears this one. Romeo pitches it out. Pringle over at the other end. Stanley misses, but Sargent is there for the rebound.
Double foul between Doc Kramer and Bradley Ginter.
Silang dalawa ulit, Doc.
Now, I think this is going to be a jump ball because at that time, wala pang may clear possession. It's going to be a jump ball at center court.
It's already the second collision or ikalawang kiskisan ng dalawang malaking mamang yon. Take another look at it.
Ayan, yung medyo diin, sagot niya, no?
And syempre, dahil may nangyari na nga kanina, the referees will pay even closer attention.
And I think that's a very good thing because you want to avoid any fist cups or anything na wala sa lugar.
Ninakaw ni Taha yung jump.
Violation.
Wala pa sa dulo ng hagis,
tumatalon nga. Kaya nga, tama rin si Jamie Mariano who was the one who made the call on the double foul. Siya rin ang tumawag ng violation called against Taha.
So may pagkakataon ng Phoenix, palawigin na naman ang 14 na puntos nilang kalamangan. Alulino and Chan are joined by Wright, Wilson, and Kramer. Chan on the attack, gets it over to Wright. He's had the hot hand in this first half, 20 already, a season high. Wright lost his pivot.
Good call. Good defense by Julius Sargent all the way.
Ginto maglalabas, kasama niya itong sina Sargent, Romeo, Pringle, and Taha. Sargent crashes to the floor, tabiling din.
Yeah, medyo masyado siyang excited going to the basket. Running parallel lang yung dumidepensa, nadulas siya.
Under 3.5 natitira sa ating ikalawang yugto. Wilson hesitates and goes to the scoop. Picks up a foul on Yusuf.
Yan ang minsan nakala mo kay Willie Wilson na wala siya. Bigla na lang, is napapasa that drive ng malakas. Strong to the basket.
Magaling manlin lang.
Yes, that's the term for it.
The veteran out of the De La Salle University basketball stable takes care of that first one.
Traveler na rin siya dito sa PBA. I know he played for Ginebra.
Alaska as well.
He played for Barako, before this. So he's been around. But he's always been a very good, more than just a good role player.
Solid eh, no? Maaasahan mo. Lalo na yung basketball IQ, yung veteran smarts na dinadala niya sa lahat ng koponang nalaroan niya. Right. Almost lost it. Chan with the leather.
Matagal pa.
Gray on him. Chan to the cup. Drops it to the other side. Kramer with his third layup.
I work with Jeff Chan and I know he's a very good passer if he wants to. You know, he can score when he wants to, but he's also a good passer when he decides to do that.
Ooh, somebody's down on that end.
Si Nabong medyo galit umakyat kasi medyo nagkasabit-sabit sila doon. Pero sabi niya sa kay Coach Pido, okay ako.
Kelly Nabong walking this one off. And he gives the thumbs up to Coach Pido. Natin ano nangyari dito.
Sumabit eh.
Ayun.
Sumabit sa ere.
Oo, pagsabay niya kay Jeff Chan.
Pasa naman ang ginawa ni Jeff. Mas mababa ang ano ni Jeff. So he was able to protect himself.
Gray for three. That's been open all first half long para sa Globalport.
And they have not made a single shot from that corner.
Both Sargent and Gray, ano.
Ayan na. Nag-umpisa na. Diyan na ngayon ang this Kelly really, that's his problem. He was looking for a foul. He did not get it. I think he went to referee Mariano and he's gonna get probably teed up. He is gonna get teed up.
Oh, and he just pulled out the finger. And if the referee saw it, that'll be the second technical. Did the referee see that?
Yeah, may bubulungan na rin ng isang referee yung nakita niya.
Kelly Nabong just lost his head here.
He's out of the game already.
And you mentioned it, Doc. He's had a frustrating first half for himself. He's been playing solid all season long. But right now, the frustration's getting the better of him, and he's going to have.
Well, you know, usually he makes a three-point shot early, di ba? He has missed all of his attempts in that area. Nafo-frustrate siya, you know, hinahanap niya yung tawag na mapunta sa kanya, hindi siya nakabibigyan, gagalit siya. He has to leave the game. This is two technical fouls called against him. Gonna be expensive too.
And he's been shoving everybody who's been trying to calm him down, including Coach Pido and the rest of his own squad.
Remember, this is what happened kaya nawala siya sa Meralco. Nakaaway niya sarili niyang coaching staff. No? And you know, you talk about Jimmy Alapag.
A national hero in Jimmy Alapag, ano?
You know, hindi naman dapat kailangan, di ba?
So,
keep your cool.
are the officials gonna...
Yeah, baka ayaw niyang umalis eh. So, kapag magpapaalis sa kanya with the security.
The Games and Amusements Board's officials are the ones walking over to the Globalport bench.
Not only that, kasi dadaan siya dito sa Phoenix bench and we do not want any more provocation.
Now he's having a conversation with Kramer and he's walking right by the bench, not down the middle.
Yeah, okay naman. Basta as long as masama lang tingin, okay lang. Tama na yun. Diba? No more talk.
I don't think I've ever seen the gap actually remove somebody. Usually nakikinig naman sa referee or sa table officials or sa sariling coaching staff and then they leave. But this is bizarre for me.
Bali ba, malayo siya sa exit dito. Doon sila sa kabila ang bench nila. Kaya malaking bagay yun. Anyway, Gabayni is coming into the ball game for Kelly Nabong. And 2 free throws will be given here. Dalawang technical yan. And Jeff Chan will do the honors. Well, obviously, dati kung parati siya right yan. Kaso nakakatatlong mintis na si right eh. So, bigyan mo naman kay Jeff naman.
Sa ganda ng sinushooting ni Wright mula sa field, yun naman ang inalat mula sa free throw line. Kaya dyan ka kay Chan naman.
Kaisa lang kasi may technical rin yata doon sa Phoenix staff yata doon.
Si Doug Kramer yata.
Doug Kramer.
Napituhan.
So, bali 2 for 1. 2 minus 1, isa na lang yun.
Buti na lang, ikaw katabi ko. Baka pag si Dom yun, Dok, hindi nasagot. 2 minus 1. Pag si Dominico, hindi tayo sure, Dok eh.
Wala siyang trabaho ngayon.
Ayaw nga pala, no? Baka nakikinig. 30-second timeout requested here by Coach Bidon. Now, itong tanong. Will this fire up the rest of the Batang Pair with everything that just happened? Inspire them to actually begin a fight back here, Doc. Down sila by 18 points.
Well, you know, they've already been fighting back, courtesy of Terence Romeo. But it's guys like Nabong, the guys that have really given them, Nabong, Sean Anthony, and Stanley, that are not playing to the level yet. But there's still a lot of time. Second quarter pa lamang tayo. At ito ulit, if Phoenix wins, they go 5-6, the same as Global, the same as TNT, the same as Blackwater. Now, Ginebra can join them if they lose. But Ginebra goes up to 6 wins. Medyo hiwalay-hiwalay na muna tayo. Diyan na kayo sa 5-5 dyan.
Kasi yung 6 wins, sure na pasok ka. Hindi ka
Yes.
mag-aalala na. Baka
Yes.
dumaan ka sa
Yes.
dumaan ka ba sa knockout playoff for number 8?
Wala na yun. And most probably, kung 6 wins ka, you would have a chance at the best of 3 rather than have to worry about
The twice to win, ano?
twice to win.
And ano masakit yan kung ganyan 18 pag nagpatuloy. Eh kung marami nga kayong tabla sa 5-6, masakit sa yan. Baka ikaw pa'y malaglag ng outright, ano?
Yes. Kung man-realize mo si Robbie, nice block. And get away, easy layup.
Dadakdak yan. Yun na nga. Two-handed jam by Matthew Wright.
What the first half he has had. 22 points. Si Jeff Chan, this is 11. 33 na yung dalawang yun, ha?
And now, 20 na po ang abante ng Phoenix kontra Globalport. Mamaya maglabas tayong calculator at lahat, Doc, dahil pagka ganyan tambakan baka magka-disgrasyahan.
Stepping on the line. Hindi naman, because...
Kung Phoenix naman, gustong-gusto mo na ganyan kalaki.
Para
ang
at
lamang
least,
mo.
kung magkatablahan tayo, yung quotient magamit namin against you.
Tunay na lakas move to atin sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo.
Good call there, a push by Perkins.
Again, Dr. J, a win by Phoenix will mean they can either end up at 7 or in a knockout playoff game for 8. Pagka ganyan kalaki maipapanalo mo, mas gaganda yung chance mong 7 ka.
7 ka na lang.
Baka nga pumarik pa ng 6 kung 30-40. Kung 5 tabla, Dok, no?
Yes. Baka matalo nga yung Nebra, no? Mamaya.
Romeo looking to wake up his squad. Splits 2 defenders. Lost it on the way in. Alolino on the breakout. Nice pitch out by Jan.
Alam mo talaga, ang isang team nasira talaga, Yung nangyari kanina, medyo nagiging frustrated ang mga key players mo. Sama-sama na ngayon ang masasamang laro nila. Pati si Stanley, hindi lang nga makashoot sa labas,
Terence open. He hesitated.
Pagod na rin si Terence kasi hindi inaalis yun.
Hindi na siya umupo mula nung pinasok siya ng late first. Ano?
Yep.
Chan is open. No. Willie gets him another shot. Chan from the right. Will attack. Bounces to Willie.
It's foul.
He was trying to reward Wilson for his hustle with that offensive rebound. Now he troops to the line for 2 shots.
22 na lamang dito ng Phoenix. Under 1 minute dito sa quarter na ito. Second quarter pa lamang tayo. Actually, it's Globalport that's known to be a scoring team. They only have 35 points.
Batang Pair is a team that averages 97 per outing in this season. As Romeo troops to the bench.
Good time to give him rest. Like I said, I think for me from the very beginning, this was more like a feeling game because they'll probably go to the playoffs as long as they don't lose by 40 or whatever. He has to get that feel when he makes that game the next time around.
Pringle on the attack. Goes all the way to Gray. Jonathan dancing with Alolino.
Yan depensa.
Gray for 3. No.
They haven't made that. I think they've only made 1 or 2
Ooh.
3-point shots.
What a pass off. Right locating Chan on the run.
Double barrel, sabi mo, ayan. And 26-point lead na ito.
Wow. What a performance here by Phoenix.
May foul to give pa dito ang Phoenix.
They have definitely owned this first half. Phoenix playing desperation basketball, undermanned and all even in this do-or-die game for themselves. But what a way to respond, at
Well-
least here in the first half.
Well, you're talking about underman, pero hindi yan ang mga key players nila. Yung key players nila have really delivered.
Ginto trying to decide what to do. Ginto lost it. Chan on the run, pitches it out.
Abot pa.
Oh, that looked good.
That's good.
That looked good for Jeff Chan.
Now, i-check yan kung nabitawan yung tira. Kasi pinahirap pa ni Jeff.
Oo, akalain mo behind the back pass pa yung Matthew Wright.
Pero pinahirap pa niya. Titignan natin kung yung bitaw is in time. Yes.
Basket is good from our angle. Referee seeing it the same way. 28 bigla ang maibabaong kalamangan ng Phoenix into the dugout. 63 to 35. Right in the nick of time, nabitawan yan ni Jeff Chan. And the #1 team in forcing turnovers have forced 15 turnovers on Globalport, translating it into 18 points. At sa kasalukuyan, lamang ng 28 as you join us back live at the half inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Mag-umargin pa rin kasama si Dr. J. Andia. What a masterful first half para dito sa Phoenix.
Well, they shot very well and we're going to see that percentages later. Plus, even the three-point shooting was so much in their favor. Isa lamang ang conversion ng Globalport out of 19 attempts at galing niya kay Stanley Pringle. Yung kabila naman, 6 out of 13. Wow! And the field goal percentage, 54% to 29. Even the reboundings where Globalport used to dominate, it's only 27 to 25. Plus 18 assists ang para sa Phoenix compared to 7 para sa Globalport.
So titignan natin ano mangyayari as we go along here. Terence Romeo, a triumphant return for him. Played almost a quarter of action. He scored 11. Pero later on, parang napagod na. Nagmimimintis na kanyang mga tira. Sa kabila naman, walang kapagod-pagod yung Matthew Wright. 22 na, Dok.
Well, double barrel shotgun yun. Isang 22, isang 15, 37 points. Yung dalawa as a total, plus 2 pa sila over the total score of Globalport.
Third quarter, bubuksan na natin. Natin sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. May lapan ka. Oo nga, no? Chan and Wright lamang pa sa batang pair sa puntong ito. Wright will look to get things going once again. Triple is good for Matthew Wright.
7 3-point shot conversions. 50% shooting from that area. What can you say about the game of Phoenix? Except for the turnovers that were forced on Azul. Medyo it has been all the way. This has been the game of Phoenix.
Doc, binanggit na natin ito kanina, no? 29% shooting lang si Matthew Wright sa 3-point line unang 10 laro. Right now, he's 4 of 5.
80%.
Binanggit mo na kanina, madaling makalima yan, o ano di ba?
Pag binigyan mo ng pagkakataon, that's a nice move. And that's going to be a foul on Intal.
Intal is joined on the floor by, as we mentioned, Wright. Nandiyan din sina Kramer, Eriobu, and Hazul. Katapat ngayon itong sina Pringle, Taha, Ginto, Anthony, who is at the line, and Romeo, who came off the bench in the first half, is now starting in the third. Free throws na to at sa atin na Smart P there like never before. And may maagang adjustment dito. Mendoza ipinasok para kay Intal. Two for two.
I think it's the position play, especially on defense. You do not want Sean Anthony to get started. Because syempre, ang hinahanap ng Global, pumutok dito si Anthony kasama na si Stanley Pringle. Nandiyan na naman talaga si Terence. No?
Mendoza with the leather. Pupunta kay Hazul. RJ on the move. Looking for the opening. Gets it to Kramer.
That's going to be an offensive foul. It's very clear. Hindi na niya kailangan i-ward off yung pero naniguro siya. Kaya nahuli siya ni referee Jimmy Mariano. Good call.
So Globalport with an opportunity here. They need to string together some baskets and they need some stops on the other end. Speaking of stops, muntikanan pa sila doon. Ginto. It's the layup.
Masakit yun dahil agaw na yun, fast break na yun. Pero dalawa sila nagagawan doon, nakakuha ulit ng Global.
Baba sa 27, hinahabol dito. ng Batang Pierre. If there's one team that can really put together a run, maybe a 40, 50-point quarter, it should be Globalport with Terence Romeo back with that firepower, Doc.
Yes. Now, of course, they don't have that big man in Nabong who could help them scoring. Pero sometimes, nakakita na tayo bago siya nagbakasyon from the PBA. Itong si big man nila had one big game, I think, when he was, I don't know if he was with Ginebra at the time.
Yusuf Taha, no?
Yeah.
As that drive was brought to us by United Auctioneers Incorporated, the biggest auction company in the Philippines.
Offensive foul.
ISO certified, kaya sa bidding, ikaw ang bida. Talking about Yusuf Taha, nanggigil yung malaking mama sa pagkakataon niya. Now Globalport will look to apply pressure in the backcourt, Dr. J.
Pero three-quarter trap lang yan, eh, no? Madali naman na i-break. Siyempre, you're doing that against a coach that does that to a lot, so it's very easy for them to break it. They practice that all the time.
Right misses. Pringle. No looks into Terence, who cycles it all the way back out.
Masyadong advance yung pase. Wala sa lugar para i-lay up.
Terence over to Ginto for the short stab. Ginto pa rin with the board. Pringle for three. On the rebound play, mukhang nahuli si Mendoza with a foul. Isang magandang biyernes sa inyong lahat. Halos gabi na. Kung kayo po, pauwi pa lang, madaan muna tayo dito sa Araneta. Second game natin, Rain or Shine versus Barangay Nebra pagkatapos ng Action Prime. Then after that, check out all of the news and highlights from today's world of sports with Sports Center PH. Mamayang gabi po yan.
Well, they took away Intal, but Sean Anthony does the same thing against Mendoza. Right now, that is the kind of points na ayaw mo ibigay sa global. Yung malapit sa basket and one pa.
Paymaya play natin yan. Hatid sa atin ng Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app. 66-42. Globalport starting to make some headway here, but can they come up with stops? Hazul would like to think not. Right with the leather. Pumunta ulit kay RJ. Inantay yung pick mula kay Kramer. Hindi naman ginamit ni Hazul yan. The teardrop is good para kay Hazul.
Very important basket for them, but still a big 26-point lead.
Romeo had to adjust.
Ibang klase rin ang opensa nitong player na ito.
Sangkahon na lang ang abante rito ng Phoenix. Hazul may tangan ng bola. Eriobu looking around, hinahanap si Wright. Matthew, who's already got 25, is guarded here by Pringle. Right to Hazul. Puts up a long one. RJ misses. Rebound, Taha. Ginto on the breakout. Excellent pass. Dished out by Stan.
Tumawag na kaagad ng timeout dito si Coach Louie. Nakakahalata na siya na iba naman na intensity na pinakikita ng Global dito sa third quarter.
So it's 68-46 at this juncture. Timeout muna para dito sa Phoenix. Silipin muna natin ang ating smart move natin sa atin na smart. Be there like never before. Terence Romeo sizzling in his return. He's got 13 across his number. But they are gonna need a whole lot more dahil 22 pa rin ang inahabol ng Globalport. Eriobu pinalitan na dito ng veterano si Willie Wilson. Coach Louie Alas naghahanap ng stability. Ayaw nilang matunaw ang kanilang kalamangan which once stood at 31 points. Uh-oh, na-turnover sila off a timeout. Pringle will get a gimme. 20 na lang ang hinahabol ng Batang Pierre.
Well, you know, twofold rin dito ang Global. We play hard. If we can come back and win this game, obviously, they'd be better. But we do not want to lose by a big margin because it's going to work against us. Ayan, muntik na naman na turnover.
Chan trying to shake off etong si Anthony. Jeff to the left side. Picked up by Quito. Jeff's got to make it happen. Interior pass, take it away. Here comes the Batang Pier. Anthony is fouled by Azul.
Kung sasabihin mo, good foul yun. Saka maka-layup na naman yun.
At this juncture, babalitaan tayo ni Chino.
Ang Globalport showing better energy here to start off the third quarter at yung players doon sa kanilang timeout, very emotional. Si Yusef Taha sumisigaw nga doon, pumping up his teammates. At ang plano nila for defense, half-court press and then to the zone. At ang plano nila is to frustrate Matthew Wright. And so far, dito sa third quarter, so good para sa Globalport. Balik sa inyo, Magu, Dr. J.
Well, maganda yung simula ni Matthew Wright sa third, pero ngayon mukhang napipigilan nila, at least slowing him down. Sayang lang ng pagkakataon, di sila nagkaintindihan doon.
O nga, pumupunta sa corner si Sean Anthony kaso wala pa ng tao doon.
Chan puts it onto deck, gets by Anthony. Jeffrey with a left hand. Ganda ng finger roll ng kaliwete doon.
Mahirap talaga bantayan yan dahil may tira sa labas yan. Marunong he can put the ball on the floor, get to the basket.
17 in the game for Chan. Pringle to Quito from the baseline. Wala. Taha trying to keep it alive. Does so.
That's
Taha pulls
offensive
over
foul.
Wilson. That's an offensive foul.
Tatlo na ang personal foul niyan. Yan ang advantage lang nila dito na malaki si Taha.
Take another look as he dipped his shoulder here. Just went into the chest of Willie Wilson. Ang hirap nga naman nun, undersized forward na nga, sa dibdib mo pa tinamaan. Malamang nga sinosaw yun, ano? Willie at the other end is fouled. Kung si Slaughter o si Pajardo, yung tinamaan mo sa dibdib, sa atake mo, pwede pang hindi mo sinawsaw eh. Pero pagka 6'3 lang, eh malamang sa malamang ibinaba mo. Wilson at the line for two. Hatid sa atin niya ng smart. Be there like never before.
Well, this guy's a real trooper dahil may injury ang naglaro. He went 1 out of 2 from the free throw line earlier. Made this first one. Ito si Sargent. Babalik ulit sa laro. Wala pang nagagawa ito on the scoring end. And you can't really say na hinto niya si Wright. Dahil nagwala si Wright nung first quarter.
Wilson, now with 5 across his name. 72-48 ang ating score. Bumaba na yan sa hanggang 20. Balik na naman sa 24. Sargent swings it around. Anthony faking that handoff. Now gets it over to Romeo. Terence to Anthony on the slide. Nadulas na naman yung bola doon. Right at the other end. Chan on the right. Matthew taking it top of the key. Wilson swings it to the left. Azul is open. That's good.
Now we know this guy can make that kind of shots. And that's so big. Wright showed a lot of patience. Hindi siya namilit ng tira. Hinanap nila ikot hanggang malibre yung tao sa kanto.
So matapos bumaba sa 20 yung abante ng Globalport, 7-0 run ang binitawan dito ng Batang Pier to re-establish a 27-point lead. Matawag ng timeout dito si Coach Pido.
Please welcome your PBA Get
Dribblers, ito na nga pala ang ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball Best Player of the Game. Congratulations kay John Patrick de Torres. I mentioned kanina, 7-2 nating run yung Batang Pier. Yung Phoenix, yung 7-2 nating run, kaya lamang na naman sila dito ng 27 as Boss Mikey Romero is taking in all of the action here. Of course, team owner ng Globalport.
You haven't seen him for quite a while. Diyan naman si Attorney Sorilla.
Governor ng Phoenix Fuel Masters.
Saka ang kanilang Vice President for ano yata yun. For the Philippine Petroleum Group.
Romeo for 3.
Ganda
Oh!
bounce.
Nice bounce for Terence. $75-51. Wilson over to Kramer. The bicep jumper. Ganun na mo, bra. Anthony with the board. Now na si Terence. Anthony releases. Terence thought about it. Looks to penetrate. Terence with a step back pass. Pringle. Back to Terence. They do not want Terence to see any daylight here. Pringle will look to dive down. 7 on the shot clock. Anthony had to adjust, gets that bounce, and he'll shoot the line for a quarter shot.
Possible three-point play. So what a big quarter also here for Sean Anthony. He's done a lot of damage in this quarter.
Sean Anthony trying to get it done for that front line. If you are just tuning in, not thrown out po si Kalinabong back in the second quarter for 2 technical fouls back-to-back actually. That's why Globalport bawas yung kanilang rotation pagdating sa front line. Nakalahati na ang ating third quarter. Chan looking for Wilson, taken away by Anthony. 3 on 2. Stan will finish it off. Here comes Globalport once again.
Nakita mo yung step nila, medyo ibang klase, no? And down to only 19 now, no?
The closest the Batang Piara have come. Hazul may tangan ng bola. Wilson trying to offer that pick. Wilson sliding in. Kramer has it. High-low with Willie.
Loose ball foul on Sean Anthony. Now, of course, a lot of energy is being expended here by Anthony, by Terence Romeo, and by Stanley Pringle. Tatagal ba sila dito? Because they're fighting their way back from I don't know where, no? From a big hole.
31, pinakamalaki kanina. Nabawasan na nila ng 12. Hazul may tangan ng bola. Right. Puts it up. One-hander is good.
27 na ba ito? 27 points.
A season-best 27-point performance. Anthony is blocked. Chan to Azul, who locates right. No.
In and out. Kala ko 30 points na eh. Parang pasok na, halfway down.
4 down ang tinatawag na play dito ni Terence Romeo.
So 1-4, marang 1-4 ang positioning.
Terence naipit, forces it up and out.
Gandang depensa ni Hazul. Hindi kumagat, hindi fumaul. Just kept his foot on the ground there.
Right on the attack.
There's going to be a foul from behind called against Stanley Pringle. But he's not in foul trouble. Only second personal foul.
It's also only going to be the third team foul para dito sa Batang Piara. So, tigalawa ang palitan ng magkabilang coach. Si Wright ang maglalabas. Kasama niya sina Perkins, Wilson, Chan, and Alulino. Right on the baseline. Turn around, Jay wala. Perkins had it slapped away by Ginto. Kasama ni Bradwin dyan. Itong sina Taha, Gray, Pringle, and Sargent. Alulino may tangan. Gets it over to Chan. Nice pick by Perkins. Jeff could not send it home. Sa rebound play, merong foul.
Pangatlo na ngayon ni Stanley Pringle yan. At bigla na lang mahabol na sila sa team foul dito. No?
4 bigla ngayon para dito sa Batang Piara. 4 and 24 remaining.
Nakaw.
Knockout play. 29 puntos para kay Wright.
Hindi nakatingin si Pringle sa binabantayan niya.
Galit niya si Coach Pito sa kabilang dulo. Masakit ano pag not paying attention kayo. Right on the move. Back to Alolino. Jello lights it up.
Ano, 19 kanina ngayon, 26 na naman ang laman.
Nakakahanap ng pangsagot. May pang-reply ang Phoenix. Hindi na uubusan ng load.
Ano kaya telepono na gano'n yan? Hindi na ubusan ng load.
Magka-smart. Maganda yan. Sargent nagmintis. Wala pa rin naiaambag si Sargent, Doc.
Well, they're willing to gamble on that. It's been open the whole day long.
Take another look at that triple from Alolino. Nice setup job did there by Wright. Sabi mo nga, Doc, hindi lang scoring yung Matthew, no?
Yes, he's been passing and control ang kanyang laro today. Tama naman yun that you want to give back to your team that has really been very loyal and faithful. They've given in to Gilas, but every time he has to go, wala silang problema doon.
Oo. Even kapag kahit na may crucial ball game, like last time na matalo sila sa Blackwater, ano?
Yeah, they needed him. Of course, wala rin si Maliksi, no? But syempre, Wright is much more a bigger factor for his team than Maliksi is for Blackwater. Although Maliksi is a great player, no?
Perkins lost
Ang
it.
ganda ng sundot from behind.
Sargent puts his head down. Stutter step pass to Elorde. Quinto will try a three.
He is 1 for 8 now this season from that three-point line.
Well, you have to give it to the rebounding of Phoenix. Even though they're small, you know, Perkins has done a job, Kramer, and of course, itong si Willie Wilson, they've done a job in the rebounding department.
Kasi kahit nung nakakapaglaro pa kanina si Nabong, na-out-rebound pa rin o nasasabayan at least ng Phoenix ang Globalport.
Yes, probably good call. They only lost by 2 rebounds in the first half. And they shot better from the field. They shot 54% from the field.
82-58 is the score. 3 minutos ang segundo natitira sa ating ikatlong yugto. Tandaan po natin unang offering pa lang natin yan on the very last day of the elimination round of the Philippine Cup. Mamaya pa, pagkatapos ng Action Prime, maglalaro ang Barangay Nebra at Rain or Shine. At pagkatapos pa noon, tsaka natin malalaman sino-sino nga ba magtatapat pagdating ng quarterfinals, which will begin on Monday pa dahil meron pang magiging knockout playoffs game for number 8 this coming Sunday. Kaya sure natin dyan, Doc, yung Monday, yung mga best of 3 muna. 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5. Dahil syempre, yung magsusurvive sa knockout, sa Tuesday pa maglalaro yan.
Yes, because baka isang game lang yun eh.
Yan.
Di ba twice to beat yan eh.
Linggo ka nag-knockout eh. Pahinga ka muna isang araw.
Tsaka that makes sense kasi best of 3, so you have to win 2 games. Yung isa, they only have to win 1 game. Of course, they can lose, so hahaba yan.
So ang Magnolia at saka ang SMB sa Martes pa.
Tuesday pa sila.
Yun ang sure natin, top 2 na yung SMB at Magnolia.
Hindi pa nila alam kung sino rin ang kalaban nila. Yun lang ang problema.
Kaya nakatutok din sigurado. Itong sina Coach Chito Victorera at Coach Leo Austria. Ibig na tignan sino nga ba pwede nilang makatapat. As Sargent.
He went up against his fellow Lazarite.
Hoy! Gabayni misses. 4 na tira, natutukan, nagmintis pa para sa Globalport. Pagka nga naman minamalas ka.
Pag maalat talaga, maalat ng pagkain.
Yan. Saw-saw suka. Parang masim naman. Ikaw, meron ba?
May suka tayo dyan, mami.
Yun. Elorde off the crossover, gets it to Anthony. Gray from the corner.
Finally! Finally!
Jonathan Gray, now it's 7 in this game. Pero yung corner three-pointer,
Ngayon lang may pumasok sa left-hand corner nila.
it's been available all game long para dito sa Globalport. Alolino trying to extricate himself from the defense. Goes to Wilson. Top of the key jumper. Willie gets the bounce.
Talagang warrior rin itong bata nito. Sabi niya sa akin, I'm injured but I'll play if they let me play. Because we have a lot more injuries than we can imagine. Nice shot! Alam mo, ito ang sayang sa kanila because obviously yung pasok ni Romeo at ni Pringle, di ba? He'll get less playing time.
And look at Elorde. Just stick to RJ Azul. Hinahayaan niya si Wilson ang dumiskarte. Nice bounce though to Perkins. Blocked by Sargent or Gabayni. Anthony on the move. Gets it to Gray. Anthony, wala pa rin. Elorde will look to set this one up. Maybe the best decision. Elorde, sinubok na naman yung acrobatic shot.
Nabangga tuloy kay Perkins at natawagan ng foul si Perkins. Kaliwang kamay yun, mahirap yun.
Ito ang ating PayMaya play na hatid sa atin ng PayMaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the PayMaya app. All important points being gathered here by Globalport. If they can come back to within maybe 15 by the end of this third quarter, daw may iba timpla neto.
Or, you know, nakikita na natin yan ilang beses na magkasama tayo nung naglaban ng Alaska at Index.
30-point fourth quarter
Sa
lead.
fourth quarter yun.
Oo.
Bumaba ng 2 yun.
And Lex just had enough to finish that one off. But what a game that was. Alaska was 1 inbound away from tying it though.
Yes.
sablay lang yung inbound, no?
Yeah. Medyo they were trying a different play na para malibre. So, yun ang 15 foul dito ng Global. So there'll be a penalty also.
So from a 31-point deficit down now to 18. How will Phoenix respond? Three-pointer on the way. No. Rebound Gray. Pwede nila ibaba sa 16 to, maybe even 15.
Yeah, may loose ball foul pa. So free throw shots para kay Gabay. I think it's on Doc Kramer.
And for Kramer, that'll be number 4 on Doug.
That's very useless because the play wasn't even there. And why is it useless? They don't have big men. They need Dog to stay on the floor. They don't need him picking up his 4th foul in the 3rd quarter.
Yun na masakit. Pero mas masakit naman para sa Batang Pier. Nagmintis ito si Gabayni.
He's never been a good free throw shooter. I was with him in the NC. No, he's never been a strong free throw shooter.
Yan
But
po.
he's a good big man underneath the basket.
Yan po ang ating tunay na lakas move. Batid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo.
Yan, medyo nakuha niya. But he has a good future dahil may galaw sa ilalim yan. And mga 6'5", good body.
Globalport, back to within 17, the closest they have come. Matapos matambakan nga ng isang buwan. Hazul may tangan ng bola. Elorde humihingi ng tulong. Hazul on the attack. Elorde keeping in front of him. 5 to shoot for the guys in white. Kramer sliding down the middle. Douglas with a big hit.
Nabawi rin niya yung 4th foul niya.
8 in the game for Team Kramer.
Back to 19-point lead.
Sargent with a floater. Doesn't work. Sargent keeps it on that side. Anthony trying that stutter step. Hindi naman kumakagat si Mendoza.
6 seconds on the shot clock now.
Gray puts up a long one.
Air ball.
Shot clock was winding down. Ay, hindi pa tumitigil yung quarter
Ano
clock.
mali yan. Dapat i-adjust yan. That should be 21 seconds. I was watching it all the way nung nag-0 yan.
May mga nasayang mga 2-3 segundo.
They really should adjust that, the score. And the referees are the one who should notice that. Kapag sabay takbo, iayos mo yan. I see that in the NBA all the time. Ang gagaling na referee dyan sa ganyan.
They always make sure the clock is right, but this one,
Well, they let go, but still, it shouldn't be.
right, may tangan ng bola. Gray trying to keep an eye on Matthew. Long three-pointer. No. Gabayni para sa board. 3 to go. Elorde with a Hail Mary. Had the line. Just a bit to the right ang resulta noon. So it's 86-67. 19 ang maibabaong kalamangan ng Phoenix into the final quarter as they fight for their tournament lives. Let's see if they can hang on in the last 12 minutes of action. Dr. J, eto na. Nasira yung calculator ko. Buti na lang si Mike San Juan, ang producer natin ngayon. Ito yung mga possible ties at 5-6 kung sakaling mananalo ang Phoenix at Ginebra.
Yeah, yun laki ng... Alam mo, Global, when they did win, they won by big margins. And it had effect because they beat the teams that they were playing with. And look at TNT, -23. Pinakamasama. Ginebra 0. Phoenix 2. Akit ang konti yung Phoenix kung mananalo sila dito na magandang margin. But it would take too much for them to overhaul. Ito naman, if Phoenix and Barangay never wins, very possible. Global will be number 7, which is not good for them because they play Magnolia, no? But twice to win pa sila. Phoenix will be 8.
Play Blackwater for that 8.
Yeah, and TNT will be out because of the lowest quotient system.
Yeah, no, yung magtatabla lang sa 8 ang maglalaban sa linggo. As we open up the sport and final quarter of action, natin sa ating Cobra Energy Drink, may laban ka.
At saka isa lang ang playoff natin, hindi dalawa. That's why matatanggal pa rin yung lowest quotient in case of a triple tie or a quadruple tie.
Anthony looking to get things going on offense here. Misses on his opening attack. 19, kailangan bunuin ng Globalport kasama ni Anthony sina Elorde. Gray, Gabayni, and Tang. Binabantayan ngayon sina Chan. Perkins, Kramer, Mendoza, at Hazul. Jump hook ni Perkins is good.
He found himself with a nice mismatch. As Jeric, who's much smaller than he is, but mahagis na naman, and a good one by Gabayni.
Gabayni there to save the possession para kay Elorde. He's got 5. Wala pa namang isang minuto lumilipas sa fourth.
Tinatadya rin ni, of course, babalik rin niya yung mga star players niya, pero tinatadya pa rin niya ngayon. Siyempre, pinapahinga pa rin niya sila, sila Terence at saka si Stanley.
Eh, yung plus 33 yun, Dok, pag natalo ko ng 40, minus 7 ka bigla. Kaya you don't want that. Great! Tatap court pa yung pagtapos nun. Baba ulit sa 17. The second time Globalport has come this close.
Well, ang nangyayari dito in the second half, maraming turnovers ang na-force ng Globalport, which they were able to convert on each on nice backdoor.
Oh, okay. Nagpintis lang. Ito si Chani. He's looking for a foul.
Mali yung you can't take things for granted that the guy will score. I think Jeff was hit there underneath, no? But siguro pinisume lang ng na makaka-score ka naman.
Gabayni fouled on that one. And Doug Kramer's whistled for his 5th personal foul. Tandaan nga natin, kulang ang front court ng Phoenix. Their biggest man, Justin Chua, is injured.
Yeah, you can see there that medyo, that's the reason why Jeff felt like that, because he got hit from behind. Babalik na kagad si Mariano. And I think Janine may have to sit down, because she missed that call. She missed that call, and it's big. It's 2 points or 2 free throws. And this won't happen on the other end.
Gabayni can pull Globalport to within 15. 2 for 2. It's going to be a huge stretch now the next couple of minutes para dito sa Phoenix.
Bilib rin ako dito sa mga ginawa ni Pido dito sa team niya. Guys that you don't know at all, they've really played well. Oh, nice block.
Gabayni getting up there. Zhang was the initial defender delaying the attack. Gabayni got up to reject the shot. Wilson on the baseline. This time, it's a foul.
Pushing foul number 28, Joseph Gabayni. That's his 3rd personal for Guadalupe.
So Willie Wilson is back at the line for 2 shots. Sa atin niya na smart. Be there like never before.
Missed just 1 free throw tonight. He's gone there for, I think, 6 already at this stage. No?
Here we go, Dr. J. Unti-unti binabalik na ni Coach Pido. Nauna na si Terence.
Well, nakita niya nakabalik na sila. At maayos naman ang linaro sa kanya ni Lorde. Besides even contributing a 3-point shot. And the pressure defense he put up.
Stanley Pringle ang magtatawid. He's on the floor with Terence once again. Ang tagal na nating hindi nasabi yan. 2017 season pa nung huling magsama yung dalawa. Pringle on the attack. Down the middle. Slicing to the left. Kicks it out. Tang puts it on the deck. Back to Pringle. Dun sa kanto. Sa kaliwa. Ako, patay ang butiki. 17 abante ng Phoenix. They got 2 points last time via the free throw line. Hazul wants to make sure they get another bucket here. They will stay patient on this attack. Hazul to Perkins. Puts it on the deck. Coach Pido wants to talk this one over. He wants to make sure they get a quality look with 9:45 remaining in this game. Globalport requesting for a... Mukhang 30 lang ah. Hindi na umupo si Coach Pido eh. Full timeout hiningi ng Batang Pia. Globalport trying to mount this comeback. Samantalang Phoenix trying their best to hold them off. Bumaba ng hanggang 15 yung 31 kalamangan kanina ng Fuel Masters. But right now, they have recovered somewhat and they are looking for another stop.
Well, it's just 17 points with 9 minutes 45 seconds. Matagal pa yan, no? They've done the job already in coming back. And remember, si Doug Kramer has 5 fouls, so he's got to sit it for a while.
Nakaupo rin doon sa gilid si Chino.
Oo nga, kanina Magu doon sa timeout. Napakinggan ko si Coach Louie Alas at ang sabi niya on offense, he wants to set up Matt and the shooter. So he's telling the other players to give them a good screen up top. And on defense naman, trying to fire them up. Ang ginawa niya, tinitigan niya yung kanyang mga players and he said, come on, let's go, let's do it. Balik sa inyo, Magu and Dr. J.
Thank you, Chino. Just over 9 minutes remaining in this one. One half of the equation ng quarterfinal cast will be known after this one, pero aantayin pa rin talaga natin ano mangyayari mamayang gabi para magkaalaman na sino magna-knockout game sa linggo at sino ang magiging mga 8 team natin sa quarterfinals na darating this coming week. Romeo Bebuelo.
Nakakagulat rin itong ending ng elimination round na ito.
As Romeo misses, siksikan talaga, no, Doc?
Yeah.
Ang ganda ng labanan. Sipin mo, magiging katabla mo yung ibang quarter finalist, pero ikaw out, ano?
Well, masakit yun. Pero wala akong magagawa. Ikaw rin may kasalanan. Diba?
There can be up to 5 teams that can get tied at 5 and 6 after this game day.
Especially pag nanalo ang Phoenix, then that possibility comes into the picture.
If manalo dito na nga ang Phoenix ng tuluyan and then manalo mamayang gabi ang Rain or Shine,
Gulo.
ang gulo ng calculator. 5 team yung i-compute mo, yung quotient, ano? As Wright is at the line looking for his 30th and 31st points. Hatid sa atin yan na Smart. Be there like never before.
Ito, nabasa na ni Coach Pido that this is the best team to end with because wala na sinabog, so you have to go with Taha. Sean Anthony, probably one of their leading scorers today. Tapos sama mo na si Stanley Pringle, si Romeo at saka si Elorte. Kahit maliit ka, mahasel naman yan. Tsaka may tira lahat yan, no?
Elorde magtitimon. 92-73. Globalport going all in at this point. He goes all the way to Pringle on that left wing. Anthony from top of the key. Sean knocks down the 3.
Nakakaisang 3-point shot lang itong Global the whole first half. Pero dito sa second half, nakakadalawa na kaagad sila, no?
At baba na naman sa 16 ang hinahabol ng Batang Pierre. Wilson on the attack. Haba pa ng basketball neto. They cannot play four corners offense just yet. As a foul is spotted on Sean. Yan po ang ating Paymaya play na hinatid sa atin ng Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app.
Pag nakakuha na kami, kukwento namin sa iyo.
Yan. Alolino with a quick turn. Nice pass by Wilson.
Yes. I mean, that's just understanding the game. Makita mo si Coach Louie Alas. He has other players that he can use, but he didn't use them.
He is trusting this 5 on the floor right now to hold off any rally Globalport wants to put together.
Well, I'm sure si Jeff kinahihinalag niya. Kung meron pa ka na yan, ibabalik niya.
Mayamiyang konti. We expect him back as Anthony misses. Right to Wilson on the run. Willie will look for Perkins. Sidestep. Beauty. Doesn't work. Anthony again. Forward pass to Elorde. Hinabol ni Perkins. Elorde to the other side. It is Pringle who goes reverse.
Maliit man yung mga yan. Abibilis naman yan. And they know how to finish. The lead has been cut down to 16. Still a lot of time left in this ball game.
Alolino, eyeball to eyeball with Elorde. His pass thwarted by Anthony. Mukha ba ni Anthony yung tumama? Parang he's a little shaken up. Paymaya Pillay na to. Atid sa atin ng Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app. Right, bounces a pass to Wilson, who goes cross-court to Mendoza, and he bails him out against the shot clock.
And who assisted? Willie Wilson again.
Willie really playing heads-up basketball once again. Elorde is left open, and he makes a pay.
Yes, he has made 2 3-point shots here in the second half. He did not play in the first half, if I remember myself correctly, no?
And that brings Globalport back within 15. Foul whistled on Taha.
Sinubo talaga ni Machurat yung bola sa ano.
Pengin free throw, pengin free throw. Kita niya, laki. Pasabit na lang, ano.
When I was saying hindi nagamit si Deza, hindi nagamit dito sa laro, he can play. But obviously, importante to. Si Intal was used for very limited minutes.
Starter pa nga, pero
Yeah.
sandali lang, na-pull out kaagad. Ano?
Then he started again in the third quarter. Ang one play against Sean Anthony, tinanggal na kaagad siya. So, you know, those are veteran players. But he's going to a core that he feels is a defensive core rather than just puro ofensa.
Split mula kay Wright, gives him 32 points. More importantly for them, their lead is back up to 16 and they come up with a stop on the other end.
Stanley is a little off tonight. No?
Right for three. Doesn't work.
Yan naman si Mendoza, offensive rebound. Gamit na naman ang oras konti rito.
Wright pitches a pass to Perkins, tied up and taken away by Stan. Pringle to Anthony, medyo malakas. Anthony saves it. Elorde looking for Stan.
Oh, that looked good. Oh, that's a foul on Anthony.
That would have changed the complexion of this game if it dropped. And you mentioned it, Doc, medyo off si Anthony sa gabi ito. He does have 13 points, pero yung consistency ng shot, wala doon.
Yep. Yeah, like that, just like that one. That could have been big. You know, and that will get your team pumped up. At ito, balik na kaagad dito si Jeff Chan. Kasama na rin si Doc Kramer. Ang Phoenix, hindi naman nila iniisip sana manalo tayo 35 points, 36 points or whatever. Ang iniisip nila, manalo sana tayo, period. No?
Basta magkaroon lang ng pagkakataong makapasok, ano?
And the bigger, the better.
At the least, they will be playing on Sunday in a knockout game. At the least yun, ha? Pero depende pa nga sa resulta mamaya at sa resulta ng larong ito, that margin of the difference, eh, pwede sila pumalik ng hanggang 7.
Yep. Oh, huli. Good anticipation by Bradley Gito. Oh!
Elorde!
Not this time.
Terence! Oh, ho, ho! That would have blown the roof off the dome. Right to the baseline. Huli! Terence in the open court. Being chased down by Jeff. Jeff got a hand on him. Oh, nice decision by Terence to get it right over to Pringle. Pero meron yatang foul doon sa pasa ni Romeo.
So, no count tuloy yun. But what an effort by Jeff Chan to save it. But that's what you always say. Don't save the ball back to the basket of the opponent. Patay tayo dyan.
Take another look at this wild sequence.
Tignan mo yung galaw ni Romeo. So,
That was a 360 though.
Akala ko pasok na pero hindi umangat yung bola.
And that was a 360 the wrong way. Right-handed eh. Pakabila eh. Yung pihit niya eh, no?
Matagal pa ito, 5.5 minutes pa ito.
Stanley looking to dance with right.
It's a foul. His third and the third team foul na yan. So, penalty na ang Globalport. Mahabol na rin dito ang Phoenix.
Romeo down the middle will step back. Terence does not get the bounce. Taha put back.
And goodbye, Dog. Nadaan sa power play. Dog will foul out.
And look at Coach Luialas. He just lost his best big man to 6 fouls.
See how big that other foul there that was useless, I say. You save that for this kind of play.
97-83, 14 na lang to. Biggest lead of this game was 31. This is the closest Globalport has come.
And they have one more free throw coming up. And you have to remember, that is a very dangerous three-point shooting team on Globalport. You know, if they make stops, you can get hurt with this team.
Taha misses. Rebound Wilson. But still over 5 minutes remaining in this one. Pagkatapos natin, Action Prime muna tayo. And then, Rain or Shine Barangay Ginebra live on ESPN 5. Phoenix comes up dry. Here we go with Globalport. Romeo on the attack, gets it to Pringle, off the spin and the pass. Taha hesitates, and we have a 12-point game.
No choice at this stage. Kailangan bumalik si RJ Hasul. They need a point guard that is an experienced point guard at this stage.
And Coach Louis Alas wants to talk this over with his squad. 97-85, nangangalampag na ang Batang Bear dito sa Big Dome. Back inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum kung saan itong Globalport is inching ever so close to the Phoenix Fuel Masters. 31 was the biggest lead para dito sa Phoenix. Naibaba na ngayon sa 12 puntos. And with Kelly Nabong, the premier big man of Globalport, getting thrown out in the second quarter, it has been that man, Yusuf Taha, that stepped up big time. He's got 6 and 10.
Magaling rin talaga magtimpla ito si Coach Pido dahil nagamit niya ng mabuti rin ito si Gabayni. Nakapagtulong, nakapagpahinga ito si Taha. Medyo malaki rin na naitulong ni Gabayni. Ngayon sa stretch, magagamit niya ito si Taha. At remember, Doc Kramer has already fouled out. Ang natitirang big man na lang dyan, you would say is sino?
Yeah, Perkins, who's
Perkins.
actually a 3.
Yes. Saka si yung
Wilson, who's only 6'3".
maybe not even.
Chan on the attack, gets into Perkins, elbow jumper,
Big.
Perkins delivers. What cuts by the rookie?
Ang ganda naman ang pagka-timeout nun. Well-designed play. And a steal there. But that,
Nahuli, naka-hook yata sa bewang ito si Perkins.
hindi pa sila nasa penalty. Ang natitira na lang na pwede niyang gamitin doon ng big man, si Erodo.
If you're just tuning in, si Justin Chuan nga po, yung pinakamalaking manlalaro ng Phoenix, did not play and will not play the rest of this game. Appendicitis, no? Yung problema. Taha kontra dito kay Wilson. Gets that basket. May kasama bang foul?
Yes, that's a good call. Kasi he continued to push even when the guy went to make a hook already. He was no longer positioning, but here he hits the hand.
So that's 8 points in this game para kay Yusuf.
Down to 12 points, maybe even 11, and lots of time left.
Mintis yung bonus kanina. This time around, mintis pa rin.
Perkins done a great job also on their rebounding department.
Nakakawalong rebound itong si Jason Perkins. Right on the attack. He's been slowed down somewhat in scoring. Perkins trying to pick up the slack.
That would have been big. Another big shot at that stage.
Romeo on the attack, puts his head down. Terence Piten. Goaltending whistled here as the backboard was snapped as the ball was bouncing off it. Dr. J, we got a 10-point game.
Yes. And yun ang speed ng Globalport. They make stops, they're running. With the lineup that he has on the floor, yung tatlong yun, si Ilorde, si Romeo, at saka si Stanley, tatakbo yun.
Perkins barking out instructions. They weave it over to Chan. Jeff is being guarded by Terence. Wilson puts it on the deck, trying to take Quinto off the dribble. Right against Pringle. Port to shoot. Right, goes to the fadeaway. No! Stanley with a rebound. Here comes Globalport.
And that foul is not good one because they're in the penalty.
Regardless, Doc, if Globalport makes it all the way back or not, what they are showing us in this second half, especially the fourth quarter, mukhang somebody to really pay attention to come quarterfinal time.
If we remember their losses, puro dikit yan. They couldn't finish. Remember, they didn't have Romeo yet. They couldn't finish. And their wins, kaya nga laki ng kanilang quotient, they were winning by big margins. Mga 20-30 points nga ang tambak nila sa ibang mga teams, eh, no?
Kaya nga doon sa tinitignan natin pwedeng magtabla-tabla sa 5-6 plus 33 sila eh, no?
Huwag 5-6 ba?
Biyernes pala eh. Yung sa mga 5 wins and 6 losses.
Yes.
Split para kay Springle tuloy. Pringle. Doc, all of a sudden, it is a single-digit game.
At umabot na rin ng 90 points dito ang Global. Although 99 na dito ang Phoenix, no?
Right with the leather.
Kulang talaga ng tao itong Phoenix, lalo na big man.
Right. Naipit. Ball hugging. Binibilangan siya. Pupunta kay Chan. No. Rebound Pringle. Globalport on the attack. Pringle to the cup. No.
Pwersado ang tira ni Pringle. At saka si Jeff really played defense as best as he could.
He took it to the chest there. Talking about Jeff Chan sacrificing his body just to get that stop.
Kailangan manalo.
Hinihili nga ng timeout si Coach Louie Alas. 2:55 natitira sa first game natin ngayong Biyernes sa Big Dome.
Tingnan natin anong klaseng timeout ang tinawag. Kung timeout o 30-second timeout.
Kasi may 2 buot, 2:30 pa sila. Ganon din naman sa kabila. Tuloy lang with this full timeout.
And mga ka-PBA, once again, please welcome your PBA dance crew!
Ayan nga po, bukas na ang in-venue voting para sa parating na All-Star Week ng inyong PBA. Hindi lang sa in-venue, pati online pwede yan. www.pba.ph. I-follow din natin lahat ng mga social media account ng inyong PBA. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Para maintindihan natin paano bumoto at kung paano sumali sa Sketch the Logo Contest para sa All-Star Week. Kevin Louie Alas of the NLEX Road Warriors and the Alas family. Enjoying the action. Lamang pa rin naman ang kanilang koponan, although they have taken heavy artillery from Globalport in this fourth quarter, Doc.
Meron talaga yan, no? He plays for NLEX, but obviously in this game, he's got to cheer for his dad. Di ba?
Ito yung pinagkikwento natin, Doc.
Globalport plus 33. Minus the difference that they will lose. If they should lose, hindi pa tapos ito. Phoenix plus 2. Madadagdagan yan, obviously, if they win. Barangay Nebra, 0. Hindi kasali kasi ang Rain or Shine dyan sa 5 yan eh. And TNT would have to be the biggest problem of them all.
Phoenix, yan nga, no? They wanna hang on in the next 2:55 para masiguradong kasali pa sila to at least Sunday.
Playoff with Blackwater. Kung mananalo yung Nebra.
Yun. Mamaya po yan pagkatapos ng action prime. Naipit si Chan. Pupunta kay right. 8 to shoot. Matthew forced to kick it out. Azul looking around. Shot clock is at 4. RJ's got to go. Oh, ho, ho! Big shot by RJ Azul.
Big timeout again. Every time out of a timeout, they were able to make big shots.
101-90 is your score.
Now, time is not a friend of the Globalport. They've got to make things happen right now.
Elorde.
So that's a foul. Ganda ng pagka-fake niya eh.
And with Phoenix in the penalty, ideal scenario to para sa Globalport. They can
Yes.
get some points upon the board without the clock moving.
And this guy has been a very decent free throw shooter even in school. No, I remember him. But of course, different pressure game na ito.
This season, Elorde shooting 77% from that free throw line.
Yeah, decent talaga yan. Maayos ang kanyang ano. I would love to see him go to the free throw line if I was the coach and I needed somebody to make free throws. And, you know, a lot of people say mahina dumipensa si Jeff. Jeff has made some good stops. That one against Pringle, sacrificing himself, but he went straight up. And 2 free throws made by Elorde.
So this Phoenix lead is back down to 9. Globalport looking for a quick takeaway here as we approach the 2-minute warning. At yan na nga, yung veteranong si Azul ang nagtawid, Doc.
Yeah, and obviously dito, gagamit ka ng oras. Kasi ang possession ang kailangan ng global. Ang Phoenix, hindi nila kailangan tumira until really the time comes.
Willie misses though.
Maaga na tira yun actually.
Pagkakataon ng Batang Pier. Last 2 minutes hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo.
Foul number 3, Jason Perkins. That's his fourth.
Yusuf Taha has been missing from that free throw line. He needs both of this to drop.
And actually, had a very easy shot. Not, you know, nakatulong lang si Perkins. Makes the first one.
3 of 5 now from the free throw line si Yusuf tonight.
1 minute 55 pa ito. That's an eternity of basketball.
Taha goes 2 for 2.
Tatawag na naman ng timeout dito. Baka 30-second timeout.
So Phoenix will be left with 1 full and 1:30 the rest of the way. Ang Globalport, 4 pa yan ha. 2 full at 2:30.
And that's only a 3-possession game, partner.
You have imagined this as we take a look at the standings once again.
Well, we've always said nothing is safe here in the PBA. Dahil, di ba yung katulad ng sinabi ni Coach, yung muntik na siya na inabot ng Alaska. Buti nila, 30 lamang namin.
Hindi 28.
No, 26, talo pa kami. Di ba? Eh, ganun talaga yan. Because obviously the other team, they go into the locker room, lahat ng sermon inabot nila. They're gonna come out fighting.
Eh, etong Phoenix nga, lumamang yan ang hanggang 31. Sambuan.
Oh.
31 points yung lamang nila kanina na ibaba ngayon sa 7. They gotta stay aggressive dahil 155 pa to. As you mentioned, Doc,
Well,
that's an eternity of basketball.
now you really have to be very cautious with your time management. Willie Wilson could have brought that shot clock down, to less than 2 minutes before taking a shot. Napaaga, and they got 2 easy points on the other end.
Hasul ang naglabas, kasama si Perkins, Wilson, Wright, and Chan. Jeff over to Willie. Over to Perkins. Hinahanap nila si Chan dahil si Romeo bantay. Matthew Wright on the attack. Jumps a pass to Perkins. He pulls up. Jason misses. Taha rewards it. Elorde pushing hard. Anthony surveys the floor. Gets it to Taha once again. Inabot! Inabot ni Willion. And Taha galing sa labas.
Yes. Hindi makakamali yung referee. Jimmy Mariano has really been making the right calls tonight.
Hindi naka-re-establish si Taha ng position. When he jumped back, take a look, another look at this. He'll miss this one.
There goes out. Now he's coming. You can see his the right foot on the screen is still on the outside.
101-94.
Actually, yung timeout ng Phoenix allows the referees to review that call. But I don't know if they can change it because they did not make that call. They called it already as a violation. But that's going to confirm it. That's going to confirm it, and they're going to tell them na talagang wala pa siya sa loob, no? Kinuha niya yung bola.
Nasa loob siya nung nasa po, pero nung to-make off, yung isang paa nasa baseline pa.
Para walang masyadong diskusyon.
Yun yan, hindi lang niya na-re-establish yung sarili niya bago niya sinapo yung bola.
Bakit tumahaba na naman ang mga games natin?
Eh, digdigan, Dok, eh. Eto,
Ang daming fouls.
goal cam natin. Perfect view ay ibibigay nito.
Ayan, he's
Both
outside.
feet out.
He's outside. He's coming in.
Isang paa lang yung na-establish, hindi dalawa. Huli nga.
And again, the clock is the friend ng Phoenix. They don't even really have to do that. You know, that's unnecessary. They don't even have to go to the shot right now.
Rebounding Perkins. That's a big one for the rookie.
Yes.
And Sean Anthony is whistled for the foul here. That's going to be good night. If it is.
And penalty na rin sila. So free throws yun.
As Anthony leaves the floor, lahat pala ng 5 manlalaro dyan nasa double-digit scoring, ano?
Para sa Globalport. Pati nga si Elorde, no? Na nakadalawang 3-point shots ito. At saka may free throws, no?
Coach Pido trying to use the minute he is allowed to replace a fouled out player, maybe to try and freeze etong si Jason Perkins.
Jonathan Perkins for Sean Anthony.
He's really looking for a scorer right now, and this is as best as you can come. Small guy, make the stops, they will run and they will run. They will go to the basket.
Si Taha nga lang, a legit big niya dyan. Oh, Perkins with a miss. That leaves a window open somewhat para sa Batang Bear. Perkins takes care of the second. Good enough for an 8-point lead para sa Fuel Masters.
Timeout, Globalport, Batang Bear.
And Coach Pido will burn one of his 4 remaining timeouts and expect them to keep advancing that ball every time they get an opportunity para hindi sila makaubos ng oras.
Ito yung ating tournament format.
PBA app, PBA Fantasy, PBA
At yun nga yung San Miguel, number 1 na. Yung Magnolia, siguradong number 2 na. Yung makakalaban nila, hindi pa natin alam. Diyan sa best of 3, Alaska pa lang ang nakakasigurado na
Number
nandiyan
3
sila.
sila.
And I think rain or shine. They're either just gonna be 4, 5, or 6. Depende na lang sa resulta mamaya. So sigurado rain or shine na best of 3 sila. If we're not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
4, 5, or 6 na lang.
Oh, kasi hindi naman magsi-6 na itong global pag hindi mananalo eh. Di ba?
Yeah, with this impending result.
Hindi na aabot ng 6 yun. So automatic yung 6 nandun na sa 4, 5, 6. 3.
But still, yung mamaya, if rain or shine wins, automatic number 4 sila.
Which really means nothing. Kasi still a beso. Kasi
Best of
6 na rin yung index eh. Di ba?
Yung dalawang yun.
So it was global to join them and maybe Ginebra, di ba?
But now,
But because
Global needs a miracle.
kung matatalo dito, hindi na siya makakasali rin.
Terence bounced it off his own knee.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is your review.
Azul and Perkins converging on Terence Romeo here.
After their heat possession goes to the Phoenix Fuel Masters.
They knew exactly where Terence wanted to go though.
Yeah. You put some pressure here. It's the right thing to do. Nagka-turnover ka na, wala kang magagawa doon.
Wright gets it across. Mag-uubos oras na nga ang Phoenix.
Ah, yes. That is your advantage.
Wright goes early though. Oh!
I don't know if they're still parang naghahabol pa ng puntos itong Phoenix.
They want to better coach it, I guess. Para kung sakasakali sa tablahan, ano. Pringle to the cup. Oh!
Parang si James Harden yung nakita ko yun.
Grabe. At least yun, hindi travel. Yung kay Harden, yung isang araw travel. You step back 10 seconds bago tumira. Hindi nga lang pinito. 102-96, just a 2-possession game. If Globalport gets a stop here, all kinds of pressure will be on Phoenix. Chan passes to no one. Hazul has 5 seconds to try and generate a shot. RJ for 3. No! Here comes Pringle and the Baltampier. Pringle to Romeo. Oh! 4-point game. Who would have thunk it? 31 tambakan natin kanina, 66-35. Right now, Globalport is within 4. And Doc, baka mag-backfire yung binabanggit natin kanina na baka yung maagang tira ni Matthew Wright kanina na baka may inaabol na quotient, baka mag-backfire because ito yung naging sukli sa kanila.
Yeah, I don't know what they're really rushing their shots for because even if they don't attempt, ginamit nila yung buong 24 seconds. Nauubusan yung oras at di nakakatakbo yung kalaban dahil naibababa mo yung depensa. Ang nangyayari, ito nagmimintis, tinatakbuhan ka ng tinatakbuhan. I think the first order of the day is we win first. Then we worry about the points later on.
Siguraduhin mo na yung panalo bago mo pangarap. Yung 8, yung tie for 8 ang unahin mo bago mangarap ng 7. Ano?
Yes.
So now let's see what Coach Louie will have in store. Wala nang timeout ang Phoenix, Doc, ha?
Ayan pa isang problema nila. So sa inbound, you better make sure you get it in. Then the second thing that you would expect global is they're gonna trap you after you make an inbound. And they especially, gustong-gusto nila, mapunta ka dito sa mga kantos where they can really get two people on you and you cannot call a timeout. You can call a timeout. You'll be charged with a technical foul.
Umimigay ka nga lang ng free throws. Alulino coming in for Wilson. So more ball handling para sa Phoenix. Okay lang naman dahil isa lang din ang big man ngayon ng Globalport. Let's see what happens. Chan ang maglalabas. Mga target niya, sina Perkins, Wright, Alulino, and Hazul.
And actually, you have the most veteran player doing the inbound. Now, this guy is not a veteran. You want him to release the ball right away. Oh, and that's in the face. Siniguro pa ni Jeff Chan yun, but he got him in the face and he is called for a flagrant foul. But that will be reviewed. That will be reviewed.
Iimbestigahan lang. Yung kamay naman ni nasa bola, ang problema yung forearm, sumabit doon.
Now, obviously, because of the foul, take two na kaagad yan. Now, malaki ba kaya kung flagrant foul? Dahil unang-una, uupo ka. Pangalawa, medyo snapback ang nangyari.
Regular foul. Regular foul whistle here on Taha as Jeff Chan is still on the floor. He'll be taking 2 free throws. Chan with 17 points, but his last points came in the third quarter of action. 15 in the first half, only 2 in the third, and scoreless in the fourth. He'll need both of these shots para siguraduhin maximum yung 2-possession lead nila. Ano?
Two free throws, Jeff Chan.
Nagmintis rin siya kanina. No? Obviously, a very tired person and maybe a little bit hurt by that kind of a foul.
Coach Pido has 3 timeouts remaining here, and that's exactly what Taha was motioning to his bench. Rebound timeout pa daw. Chan making sure of the second one. So it's a 5-point lead for Phoenix. Globalport will sue for time. They got a full and 2:30s. Yung full timeout. Yung gagamitin nila dyan.
These are the Fuel Masters. Every time they're on the court, it's high performance.
Dito, this you, Yusef. Okay, this you, Yusef. Okay? Ito tayo. This you, Stanley. This you. Terence, ito ka. Okay. Una si Terence. Terence. Girl. Jonathan. Akyat. Dito, sagad mo. Now, Yusef, screen for Stanley. And then make a curl cut. Let's hit Stanley. Okay? Pag nakuha mo Stanley, then attack. Attack tayo. They're in penalty. Okay? So, wait. Hey, so you better wait. Wait Terence to cut. And then let Jonathan come out and then screen. Boom. Okay,
You go here, Jonathan, go here.
yeah, they're gonna hit you, huh? Okay.
So you heard it. They want Terence to be the decoy, but they want him to cut early, but they want Stanley to be the one to attack. Pero pag biglang nabukat yan si Terence, malamang mapasahan kagad yan.
Saan bibitaw yun? May isang substitution dito. Inalis si Alulino yata. No? Pinasok si Willie Wilson.
For defensive purposes, here's Pringle. Up, and away! Niluwa! Tahalo! Elorde, no! Oh, Jeff Chan with a big board, but then it's poked free.
Nobody wants it. Everybody wants it.
What a wild sequence.
May review pa kung kanino ang possession. Pero a lot of underneath the basket shots for Global. Walang pumasok.
Reminds you of the second quarter. May ganun sequence din sila, no?
Yan, isa. Ito, Elorde, dalawa.
May mga tapik pa si Taha dun eh.
Oh, ito, nagkagulo na yung bola.
So Phoenix will have possession. Terence Romeo last touch. Wala nang timeout ang Phoenix dito. Namigay ng foul si Romeo. 2 timeouts remaining para sa Globalport. They can advance.
Well, 2 free throws finishes the game. She just completely shuts it out already with 6.8.
Kasi yung 6.8 na yan, kung dalawang tres. Isang tres pa lang, it'll take you 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, you know, and they have timeout, so they can advance the ball.
Nako, nagpintis yung una ni RJ. Expect Globalport to call that timeout.
Especially if kung mag-miss yan, manggagaling yung timeout sa rebounder. That's why box out ang sinasabi, get the rebound.
Azul making sure of the second.
Ayan ang timeout.
30-second timeout, Globalport on the field.
So 30-second timeout to para kay Coach Pidon. They need 2 3-pointers. So yung una pa lang kailangan catch and shoot because it takes time for the ball to get to the rim from the 3-point line. And then they go for the steal and then foul if they don't.
Kung ako naman ng Phoenix, I'll defend the 3. I'll just put one guy
Bigay
there
mo
in
na
the
dos,
middle.
no?
Yeah. I'll just put one guy in the center para hindi na maaliop ng madali ang tira. But I'll defend the 3.
Yeah. Stanley. Cap, you're here, Stanley. Dito ka, Terence, ha? Dito kayo. Dito. Ito si Nico. Okay, dito kayo tayo.
Oh, and Coach Pidon just burned both of his timeouts.
Well,
Which means yung coach yan talang iniisip ngayon.
Yeah, wala na rin eh. Kasi ang masama, they called the timeout at sinabi na kaagad nila kung ano, they only had a 30-second timeout. So it was charged as a 30-second timeout right away.
Pag meron, sige natin. Pag wala, boom, Terence. Pag nakuha natin, take the 3-point shot. Now, if we make the shot, wala silang timeout. Be pressure, deny, ball tayo agad. Ha?
Problem is, because they burned both of their timeouts,
Just
sinasabing
advance the ball.
foul kagad na yun, pagkatapos nung tira nila, hindi na ma-advance nga yung bola.
And they have to make this shot first, whatever kind of shot. If it's just 2 points, it's useless at this stage. It has to be a 3-point attempt and a conversion. And a delay of the game, warning. That's being, you know, that's using what the rules to your advantage.
Terence trying to break free.
Ayan na si Terence.
Terence puts it up. No.
And that's it.
Elorde, wala pa rin. Taha will get the final say. But that should do it. Phoenix will survive this Friday. 104-100. Yung 31 puntos na kalamangan nila proved to be enough to hold off the Batang Pier. What a finish for your first game. So with this Phoenix win, we take a look at this tunay na lakas move atid sa inyo ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo. They will end at either number 7 or number 8 depending on the result of tonight's game. That is between Rain or Shine and Barangay Ginebra. Best player of the game natin, Dr. J.
I don't think there's any doubt that it was Macho Wright who was the best player of the game. He started it and he was very consistent throughout the game. Sagad-sagad silang dalawa ni Jeff Chan in providing them the scoring. And he had 32 in this ball game tonight. Problema lang niya was his free throw shooting. Plus marami pang assist binigay to si Matthew para sa kanyang kupunan.
At siya po ay makakakwentuhan ni Chino mamaya-maya sa Sports 5 na page sa YouTube. That'll do it for the first game of your PBA Friday. Action Prime is coming up next. Mike San Juan ang ating producer, Randy Victoria ang ating director, Roy Lopez ang ating statman, Chino courtside, Dr. J katabi natin, Magu ang dumadaldal ngayon. This has been a Sports 5 production of the PBA on ESPN 5.